I was thinking that. Good Lennox. Lennox had a stimulation over there. But it does look like the
What
13.
is up,
That's all I saw when I looked at it.
everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Bodie is doing great with all his uncles.
I don't even think we're live yet.
We are absolutely live, sir.
Kyle, can you turn me up a little bit?
A
I just got the notification.
A little bit. How's that? Is that better?
A little bit more?
A little more than that, huh? Wow, that's way more than you usually have. How's that?
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
by a
I
lot.
think that's fine.
By like 25.
Last week, I noticed I wasn't getting you guys at all through my headset, which I feel like I normally do.
Oh, maybe it was lower than you normally want it. I don't know.
Well, you had it cranked up for Steve, I think.
Yeah, but then you did an episode
And then
between.
you did it last week. You turned it
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
and
so it
I
just wasn't
noticed
where you were on it.
that I wasn't getting like anything
Yo,
through my headphones,
yeah.
but I don't.
Chris
want
just
to be paid.
confirmed that NASCAR 25 thing is an Easter egg.
I saw that.
It's awesome.
I fucking,
Well, no, so
I
did
hate
you
them.
see
I
that?
love them.
Apparently, there's after you accept going on the Loose as Fast podcast on NASCAR 25,
Yeah.
it says something about here it is. Mike is vegan said, he goes, did you see the message afterward? It's a Circle Jerks reference of sorts. You've been a fan from their early days.
Oh,
Chris
nice.
just said that it was absolutely intentional.
That's
Nice.
awesome. That's great. What's going on, everybody, and all the two people in the chat, probably? What's up, Joe?
Yeah.
Michael, thank you for the thing that we'll have a little Easter egg with as well. All right, this is our off-track segment in which we talk about the Some Things Not segments. Why don't we go with Mr. Scumbag Steve? Welcome back to the show
Hey,
after a couple weeks off.
Typhoid Steve /
Yeah.
Revolutionary Steve that didn't have internet.
I'm back. Yeah, so I had to get a new router because it was 15 years old.
That'll gap you.
The wife's dad decided to bring it upstairs because he thought it was a Bluetooth speaker that he won. So
What?
yeah, we got a new one.
What?
Yeah, we got a new one sent to us. Like Xfinity Arctic sent it to us, and then like we went upstairs. Like, did you get anything? He's like, oh yeah, this Bluetooth speaker thing. We're like, no, dude, that's the new fucking router. Like we need
This
that.
Bluetooth speaker's broken.
Yeah, why won't this Bluetooth speaker play anything? But
Yeah,
my
like-
internet's fast as
Not
hell.
speaking.
I'm like, we need this. Like, so I figured that out, got that fixed. Only been playing a little bit of NASCAR 25. Haven't put that much seat time in. Just been doing a whole bunch of other shit at home. Just like prepping for like fall. So getting like all the
Dude,
shit inside.
I'm the
like,
same way.
chairs and all that,
Everybody,
like, stuff, like patio
Let him
furniture.
sorry, I was
finish.
gonna say, everybody like Norm and everyone's like, I'm already in like almost in the Cup Series. I'm like, I haven't even finished my first ARCA season yet.
Yeah, I've gone through like maybe 5 or 6 ARCA races. But I like it so far. And finally, now that they fixed like the force feedback and everything,
Oh, does the wheel work?
it's kind of working.
Oh, you're using a wheel?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like it more than I mean. That's
I mean, you already
that's-
had it,
That's
so
my
you might as well use it.
iRacing now. So I mean, that's the closest thing I have. But I mean, when I first did it, it was like a wet noodle. Like the just steering wheel was everywhere. There's no force feedback, so that kind of sucked for a little while. But they've been doing really good with the updates and the patches and stuff.
They've
like
already
that.
rolled
Like,
out like four or five of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I follow them on X, and like they're pretty like active about like what they've done, how
That's
they
awesome.
fixed it.
I think that's what everybody was saying too. Is
Yeah.
It's a great foundation for
Yep.
long term.
Yeah, like the updates
Yeah.
they're doing are like very like they're going in the right direction. They're not
Yeah.
backstepping.
It's awesome.
Did white people shit yesterday. Went to the farm, went pumpkin picking, corn maze, shot apples out of like a compressed cannon thing, which was sweet.
Potato gun.
That's cool.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
I mean, that would make it a pumpkin gun, wouldn't it?
He said apple, so make it an apple gun.
Oh, apple. Sorry.
It's just
Wow.
a universal potato gun is just a universally accepted term.
Yes,
Depending
yes,
on it could be shooting
You ever make
watermelons,
your own?
but I have never made one. No.
I've made
I've made one before, but
Hello.
those are a lot better.
Bodie's here.
He's so soft.
Like I was telling you earlier, tried to do the corn maze, but I had a beer, so they wouldn't let me in the corn maze.
What?
Which makes 0 sense to me.
Wait, you drank a beer or
No, like-
you had it
like
in your
I,
hand?
I had a beer in my hand, but like it's not like I didn't leave.
Sorry, Bodie's trying to get in a place
Yeah.
he's not supposed to be.
I didn't like
Bodie.
leave the thing or anywhere. Like they sold me the beer 20 feet away from it, like in the corn maze. They're
And
like,
didn't tell you couldn't go in the corn
they're
maze
like,
with
you
it?
can't go without no alcohol. I'm like, why? I'm like, what is going to happen to me? You let 2-year-olds run around willy nilly.
Well, that's why you go behind the first row and you start selling beer to 2-year-olds, dude. Yo, give me your blocks, kid. I'll give
Yo,
uh,
you this beer.
is
Pop out of
my
the-
walk-in beer. Leave me
So
alone.
you couldn't
Yeah.
go because you had an open beer.
It wasn't even that. It was just a draft beer in a plastic cup that they sold
Right.
me. Yeah,
if
but,
you
like,
drank that, threw it away, you could have gone in.
yeah.
Okay.
I
I
would've
thought
shoved it
you
right in
meant
front of him.
like you're intoxicated. You can't go in the corner.
No, like
Should have gave him the old
like,
Triple H.
They were like literally like, "Oh, you have a beer in your hand, you can't go in there." It was a double IPA. I was not like, shotgun in that thing.
This guy going high test.
Yeah, I wanted to let you go in either. I'm like,
Nice, man.
You can get out of here with that stupid ass drink.
Bodie, your tail's under
yeah,
my
that's
foot.
pretty much it. Just like I
Nice.
said, just prepping for the fall
Jeez.
shit.
No.
That's about it.
Norm, what do you got for the folks?
I had a pretty eventful weekend.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
also played some NASCAR 25. I'm in my third season. I'm 2 championships in.
What are you in? You in Xfinity
I'm
by this point?
I'm halfway through Xfinity, leading the points.
Are you running multiples, or
No,
are you just?
I didn't even know that was an option.
Somebody said that you can run like I'm running.
You can run 2.
trucks and ARCA, or
I didn't see that as an option when I signed up for trucks, but when I went from trucks to Xfinity, it asked me which series I want to run, and I could have selected 2. I was like, bro, let me focus on me.
shoestring
all right?
budget.
You think I can afford that? Plus, you max out the cars by the time you leave this series. So am I going to run trucks in ARCA and win every single ARCA race?
Yes.
Like, it's kind of silly. But halfway through my Xfinity program, Xfinity, I will admit, I said last week that the game does get kind of repetitive. Xfinity threw a wrench into the play. You have to hire engineers.
I heard about that.
So I'm like level 5, but you have to hire engineers, which give you weekly credits to upgrade your car then. But the credits aren't all at once. You get them week by week. So all of my cars are just hodgepodges of 5 through 7 equipment.
Yep.
It goes up to 9. I don't have a hope and a prayer to get level 9 stuff for who knows how long. But I am able to win some races, leading the point, so that's fun. But the big thing that happened this weekend is we are watching my sister's dog,
Puppy.
because she's in Vegas, and the dog, not a bad dog, barks a little bit more than I would like, which is at all, because my dog doesn't know how to bark unless there's another dog teaching him. That's the only thing that he does, but it gets the cats all riled up.
Mm-hmm.
So the kitties are in a frenzy. And so my room is cat sanctuary.
Safe zone.
Because I have a cat door in my room. Because I like to leave my door
nice.
closed.
Yeah.
So just all day these cats just, or they'll come. The dog will sniff one of them and they'll come hightailing in there and it'll sound like a fucking grenade's going off. Because the cat's coming through my door at 45 miles an hour.
Sounds like a saloon in an old Western movie.
But the problem is the cat box is downstairs and the dog is typically downstairs in the living room. So the cats, a couple of them don't like to venture that way because there's a dog.
Pooped in your bed.
So normally they go outside. One of them decided he didn't want to go outside. It's 10 o'clock at night. He comes in my room. He's not normally in my room. He's like one of the strangers to my domicile. My cat, but doesn't hang out in my room, whatever. But he comes in meowing. I'm like, Spencer, shut the fuck up and I'll let you outside. It's nighttime. It's scary out there. He's like, meow, 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 meow. I'm like, whatever. Jumps on my bed, walks around for a second, jumps off my bed. I'm kind of watching him as he's doing it, making sure he's not doing anything suspicious. Doesn't
be
spend any time on
suspicious.
my bed. Jumps down, jumps up on my chair at my computer, goes to sleep. Okay, cool. It's like 10:30. Midnight rolls around. I'm finished watching my movie. I'm going to go to bed. Turn the lights on to kind of straighten my room up before I go to bed. And huge wet stain on the top of my bed, right next to my pillows.
Oh.
Fucking dude. Must have pissed a gallon in half a second. I don't know how he did it.
He's been holding it for hours.
But,
Yeah.
dude, and it's rancid cat piss.
Oh, it is. It's
Oh.
that is
Fucking,
not a
it's
good smell.
midnight. What am I going to fucking do? So I'm stripping my bed. He peed, I have 3 pillows on my bed. He peed completely on one of them. On the corner of the other one, which is my good pillow. That's my favorite pillow. And then my third one was safe because that's the one that I place up against the headboard because it falls in the crack.
Yep.
So it stops my good pillow from falling in the crack. But pissed on my sheets, on my comforter. So I'm ripping it all off at midnight. Realize I have bags on my mattresses for this exact instance because we have animals.
Yep.
And my memory foam thing that's on top of my mattress for some reason was on the bag, not in the bag.
Oh.
So that got soaked. So I guess I'm not sleeping with that tonight.
Oh.
So fucking
no.
take it all out of my room. I'm in my fucking room and I like my room fucking cold. 'Cause that's how I live my life. And fucking finally I got everything that's peed cat out of my room. I have a pillow left that's mashed potatoes. It's the most useless pillow ever. And the fucking Dale Jr. knitted blanket that's been on the back of my chair since I was 10 years old. And I'm just curled up on my bed, which is a plastic sheet now. because there's no comforter or anything like that. It's just the protective sheet on it in case I pee myself. And
He says it's for the animals, but
with a fucking cheap ass fucking or old blanket. And that's when I realized this is why my bed's so uncomfortable. Because this mattress is a box spring pretending to be a mattress. It is the most uncomfortable mattress of my life. It's fucking, by now it's like 12:30. I'm pissed off. I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to close my eyes and go to bed. I want this night to be over. But I'm just like mad, so I can't fall asleep right away because of just the whole situation. Meanwhile, the cats, good luck outside. You're all outside now. All three of them. The two that didn't do shit,
Out.
sorry, you're with Spencer. You're all gone. So I shipped them all outside. Godspeed. They all came back. But like I'm sleeping there and I'm just stewing. And I'm like, tomorrow I'm getting up and I'm buying new fucking everything. So that's what I did.
new mattress, everything.
New mattress,
boy.
new fucking comforter, new sheets, new pillows. Bought all new pillows.
That a
Don't
boy.
need those old pillows anymore. They're gone.
Welcome to adulting.
Fucking all my shit was less than a year old except for the mattress.
Oh,
Like my pillows, I think the one I like, which was salvageable, it had like 3 covers on it for some reason.
Smart
Like
man.
every time I took the pillowcase off it, like, oh, there's a zipper. I'll take the cover off. Why is there another one? I'll take that one off. And I was like,
They progressively get less and less wet.
dude,
it's like the nesting doll. He gets
the
down. The
pillow
pillow's
didn't
actually
get any
this
on
big.
it. It's the pillowcase
Yeah.
because it extends past the pillow. The very corner of it got a little bit on it.
There's all the socks I was looking for when I was a
Spinelli, that-
teenager.
Spinelli, now it makes sense. Norm is full of energy today. I thought something was off.
Bro,
got some good sleep last night.
it's not bad. And I don't understand why you guys spend thousands of dollars. I spent $360 on this fucking Sealy Posturpedic mattress, dude. It's a fucking dream.
'Cause my-
Well, when you have a twin, they're a lot less
It's a
expensive.
full.
it's a
full.
Oh, full's
which-
fine.
Yeah, no.
I'm a one person in a small room.
One
I don't
man
need a
band.
fucking king.
one-man band.
Although
hey, my bed.
having a slightly smaller bed, way harder to find mattresses.
The full?
Yeah.
Yeah, the full's the less common.
Yeah.
Sorry,
everything
my
I was
bed's full
finding-
of air and adjusts and tells me how I slept.
Yeah.
I could tell you how I slept just fine. Honestly, the
Asleep.
same way I slept on the box spring 2 nights ago.
Although the
Yeah.
app keeps fucking up because the dogs move into my spot when I get up.
Nobody
it's-
cares, Dan. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unnecessary.
my bed's app is all
No,
messed up.
I was more joking that it's fucked up because
This guy's sleeping in
looked-
fucking pee-pee land, and
That's
you're
his
over there
problem.
worrying about it. Your
no, I
app.
evacuated.
I was saying
Pee-pee
it's a
land
funny,
was gone.
a
I was
funny
sleeping in
side
poverty.
Effect. It's a funny side effect that I didn't realize would happen.
This kid's sleeping on
All right.
newspaper like Big Daddy. and,
I didn't piss my
Dan's over
bed.
here going, "Brrr." No, that's too high.
Haven't you haven't touched that part? Haven't really adjusted it at all.
I need more air on my side. Hear the compressors fire. Dan just pulls out the Airlift V2 controller for
I
his
wish
mattress.
that would rule.
I
They
just
just
think of
air
all
it
And a little
like
more in the
the
front left.
like the comedy movies from back in the day when they have the electric bed and it misfires on them and starts crushing them and doing all sorts of
Luckily,
crazy
mine only
shit.
goes. I've only got the head up and down.
Yeah.
Mine, I don't do
Like
the, I don't
it,
do the
it
feet.
starts doing the
Mine
head
doesn't
up
do the
and
feet.
down.
Dan starts headbutting himself with a
And
shin.
it just catapults
bend that
Dan
way.
out of the bed. And there's just a Dan-shaped hole in the wall, like a Acme comically hole in the wall.
Well,
But yeah,
congrats on your new
Went
bed.
out balling on not a budget, but I mean, I still spent like $500-600 on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Worth
I spent $5,000 on a bed because that's
Yeah.
insane.
Speaking of $5,000 on the bed, Dan, what do you
I
got
wish
for
I
the
spent
folks?
$5,000 on a bed.
Yeah, right. That was the down payment.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll buy a car.
Some of us
Sleep
have
in
some of us have other options. Better options.
Yeah, I'll sleep on my $300 reclining chair.
Norm's gonna be the guy that I drive by now. There's a guy that's a mobile home park on that main drag to my house.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a guy there it's all manufactured homes. They've been there for a while. They're not new ones. C8 Corvette,
Hell yeah.
2 C4s, and a C3.
That's
I
called
was like-
priorities, dog.
Steph's
Oh,
like,
bro,
we
that's-
drive by. Steph's like, he's like, I have a fucking C8. And I'm like, that's called priorities. And then the next time we
Yeah,
drove
right.
by, I noticed the other 3 Corvettes, and I'm like, this guy's got it made.
There's so many Miller
I
Lite
would
cans in that living room.
I would happily live in a double wide. I've looked at them because they're the only things that aren't $1 million in this housing market.
Yeah, then you gotta find a
Unfortunately,
place to
it's
put
always the fine print at the very end 55 plus community. Like, fuck,
yeah.
Yeah.
they would not like me there.
Not so much.
Kyle's talking a lot of shit for someone who sleeps in the crow's nest of the Mayflower. Kyle was the
Probably.
guy in the Titanic that missed the iceberg.
one that got away.
Yeah.
What do you got, Dan?
Same old shit. Honestly, not that much this weekend.
Kyle sleeps on the poop deck. Norm sleeps in the piss bed. Dan sleeps in a cloud.
Oh,
My mattress felt like a cloud
the
last night,
YouTube
brother.
be
Yeah.
YouTubing. Not a whole hell of a lot. Worked all week last week. Didn't do a whole lot. I did start a mowing war in my neighborhood.
You
Oh, nice.
I got home Friday and I was like, I got to mow the lawn. It's probably one of the last ones of the year, but I also just got a couple weeks ago, I got the bagger for my mower. So I was all excited
yeah,
to
you
try
were
it.
talking about that.
So I mow my lawn when I get home. I'm hanging out on the back deck. Beautiful afternoon. I'm just kind of hanging out with the dogs on the deck. And I hear my neighbor's truck door close. And I look up and he's walking to his backyard, still in his full office, like tucked in shirt, nice pants, dress shoes. Walks right over to his mower, gets on his mower and mows his whole lawn. And I'm like, I wonder if that was in his plans today, or if he got home and saw my lawn mowed and was like,
yeah, right.
shit. Well, because we share the yard. There's no like fence or anything. Like,
Yeah, yep.
and like a couple hours later, I hear another mower. I stick my head outside. My neighbor on the other side just got home from work and he's mowing his lawn. I'm like, oh, I think I started a thing here. My bad.
Yeah, there's like a neighborhood group chat.
Kyle, there is actually. We're not in it yet,
Yeah,
but we
you're not
are.
in it yet.
We're getting there. I sent it to Kyle. Kyle goes, go outside and fucking pressure wash something. Just throw down the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. If he finished his and then the neighbor starts doing his and then another one starts doing his, you got to keep that,
Yeah.
that going.
You should just ran
That's-
it again.
That's the cul-de-sac life. You
Just
need
run
to
it again.
you
Yeah.
need to be the king of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So if everyone starts mowing, you got to go a little bit further and start edging.
And then
I
Or
edge
if
all
everybody
the
else
time. I
edges,
edge all the
Always
time.
edging.
you get out there and you start pressure washing.
Yeah.
And then
Or
if
you're
they
just
do
out
that,
there,
you start
like,
putting decorations out.
Pushing
I
the
did
little
that.
fertilizer thing with nothing in it.
Yeah.
Just pretending
just-
to fertilize.
that's
it.
called
I have
asserting
one.
I have
dominance.
one.
right?
There's nothing in
Yeah.
it.
You're that guy who puts like the PVC pipes behind the back of their mower so you can
Stripes.
The stripes are darker and like
Oh,
deeper.
I can't
Yeah.
get that involved. I'm sorry.
Is
Although
that how they do it? They're like doing
There's,
crop
like,
circles.
stripe
It's like
kits
that,
and-
and like there's
Yeah.
weights and shit they put back
Yeah.
there and stuff.
I
Like,
will.
yeah.
I would
They
love
have
to
crazy
thank.
shit they do.
I would like to thank Kyle
Hmm?
because I did not know how to mow this lawn.
Oh.
I'm used to a big square
Yeah.
lawn, so I was like, dude, I don't know how to fucking tackle this. And he came up. He was like, I would do this, and he came up with a diagram, and it works flawlessly.
Good. I'm glad
Works
it worked
great.
out.
Although I end up running over the same shit like 5 times because
Yeah.
all the whatever it works though. It works great.
Yeah, Dan sent me a screenshot top down of the bird's eye view, whatever. So I got on the
It's
phone
just
and
like-
just started drawing the lines in different
It was
colors with
perfect,
arrows and
because
everything.
I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I see how I kind of want to
you
do
want
it,
help?
but
I'm giving it to you.
it worked out well.
Dan's gonna buy a drone, fly it above his house, take a picture of his yard, just post it on like the Facebook page for his neighborhood.
Who's next?
All lined up.
No, just your move.
Yeah, next. Did do some decorating. We finally have, for the first time ever in my adult life, we have a place we want to decorate the outside of.
Yeah.
So I think I said it was last week before, we went to Target, got a bunch of decorations, finally
Yeah.
put them up. We waited for the wind to go away because the wind
Did you
was
take any pictures?
wild. I don't think so, no.
I would
we
like
d-
one.
We did get a set of like LED smart lights, not the Govee lights, nothing like that. They're just like Amazon. It's like, they look like Christmas lights,
Yeah.
but they're app controlled. And I put them on the front, like that little archway that's over the front
Yeah.
steps that no one uses. But I like permanently installed them because I can change them to Christmas lights. I can change them to
Yeah,
4th of
yeah.
July lights. I can do whatever I want with them. So put those up. A couple little odds and ends things. Beware at Target. You know all the inflatable lawn things that everyone has? They're not all self-inflating. Didn't know that.
I didn't either.
We got a big pumpkin, big jack-o'-lantern. He's like this tall, like this wide, cute as hell. I open it up. It's a fucking beach ball.
Oh.
I'm expected, like, I got to plug this thing in because there's a little blower motor. Nope. I pull it out. I'm like, this is a fucking pool raft. So I'm sitting there. She's like, well, thank God I have the air compressor. I'm sitting there blowing this thing up and it's getting bigger. And I'm like, so glad I didn't have to blow this up by mouth
yeah.
because I would have killed somebody.
That's wild. And you have to keep adding air to it.
It's staying pretty good. It's staked down.
When it gets cold.
Yeah.
And it was just like a normal like pool tube
Yes.
inlet.
Yes. I thought it was like,
you
an
think at least
inflatable.
if it's something like that, it'd have like an air mattress.
And then the
hookup.
worst is
Yeah.
the bottom. Underneath, there's a little ring like LED light, and you're supposed to turn it on. It's not bright at all. Like you can't even see it, even when it's pitch black out. So when you turn it on and off, the fucking pumpkin is like staked down to the yard. I've been calling it. I have to go outside and fondle the pumpkin now because I'm underneath the fucking thing, elbow deep, blindly feeling around for the button to hit the button to turn the light off. And I'm after the first night, I'm like, I'm not turning that light back on ever again. This is fucking stupid.
So what you're saying is when you reach underneath, you have trouble finding it?
Yes, yeah, it's
'Cause
it's
it
a
doesn't
myth.
exist.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
It's not really there.
There's no button. Yeah, little shit like that. Some hate.
That's
It's like
horrible.
all like we're not really into the. We went to Home Depot. Home Depot, their Halloween decorations are like the we want to scar children decorations. We weren't. I was like, I want like happy, like I want like fun Halloween, not like 10-foot tall zombie terror that jumps out at children. Like
Right.
that's I'm good with that. So
That's what I would want.
I'm
Yeah,
just
so-
not there. I'm just not a big.
I got a plan for next year.
Yeah. So
They just sell chainsaws without chains on them.
the best is
Halloween decorations.
that is one I would be okay with because that was still I hate haunted houses or haunted attractions because I think they're stupid. But the guy at Canopy that was running around, we went to the Canopy one years ago, which that one's cool because you get to go to Canopy Lake and ride the rides, and there's haunted stuff going on.
Yeah.
But there was a guy running around with the chainsaw with no chain on it, or it had a chain with no teeth. So he'd run up behind you and drag it on the ground, and it would just sparks fly
Yeah.
everywhere. I was like, all right, that's badass.
I got
That's
to
cool.
do that in a haunted house.
Yeah, I
It was
remember you
awesome.
saying that. I was like, that's cool. It's not that we didn't do a ton of stuff, but just a few decorations, and it like honestly, it's awesome. She's
Yeah,
happy. We love it.
it's awesome.
Yesterday was spent or Saturday because the weekend was beautiful. We went and played some golf. Went up north because I have to retrain my brain. There's a place we went to once, but it was like an hour and 40 minutes away from our old, or like an hour and a half away from the old house, so we never went back. Well, now we're 30 minutes away, so
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we can go there. So and then hung out Saturday night. Yesterday though, while watching the race, she went nuts in the office. She had done some patching on the walls because people that lived there before us just
Hung
put holes in
everything
the
on
wall.
everywhere.
Just hung everything everywhere. So
Yeah,
she
she
had
said that.
patched a bunch of holes. We sanded the other day. She went nuts painting all.
That color is sick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, I like it, but I want to see it on the wall. And when
That's
she got
very
done,
like Bam Margera's house.
yeah, she got done. I was like, I like it, and it was great because it was darker than the blue that was in there, so we didn't have to like. There was
Double
two
coat.
coats and it was
Yeah.
covered.
Right.
And then I spent the whole race building the Amazon desk from hell.
Yep.
It wasn't bad, but as I'm unpacking it, you know the meme, they're like, that's enough slices. That's me unpacking the 47 pieces
Yeah.
that this desk came in. I'm like, when does this end? Does it ever end? So she's excited though, because she can actually set up a home office if she wants to work from home, if she doesn't have anything going on, and she can just stay home and work.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did clean out some of the garage. I made some trips from garage to shed. I made that walk about 40 times on Friday afternoon, just trying to migrate some shit down there to get it out of the garage. So it's coming along. Our furniture comes this week, which I'm so excited about.
Oh, nice. It's finally showing up.
Finally, dude, it showed up. It's been at the Ashley Furniture Warehouse since the 6th.
Oh, fun.
They called us to tell us they got it all. It's all in. Steph calls to set up delivery. We're thinking like a couple days, right? Oh, well, okay. How's the 24th sound for you? She's like, well, wait, what do you mean the 24th? And the girl goes, oh, well, if that doesn't work, we can start looking in November. She's like, no, I'll take the 24th. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I want
like,
them now. What the hell?
We've lived in the house for over a month. We're still waiting on the whole, like we got a bed, dresser for her, like bedroom set, nightstands, and the
Yeah.
couch for upstairs. And it's like we've lived there for over a month and I'm still sitting in a fucking camp chair in my living room.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was watching the race yesterday. I'm like, I can't wait.
Speaking of camp
For
chairs,
this to
I'm
be on
still
a
so
couch.
mad. The camp chairs that had all the NASCAR stuff,
Yeah.
the GCI ones,
Yeah.
not available.
But you have
do
to
you
buy
mean?
them at the track.
No, they're not even out yet.
Oh.
And they also
Oh.
sent us all coupons.
Speaking of edging,
It's like they said, like, oh, thanks for coming to see us, New Hampshire. Here's a coupon code for the things that you want that you can't buy yet because they come out next year.
Oh, really? They like prototypes?
Stupid, yeah.
which is so dumb because it's
I-
one of those
you would have
things
gotten
you're gonna forget about.
$400. You would have easily got all of my money. I would have bought both of them with the hoods. I would have bought all of them.
Oh,
Decked
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Just slowly getting there, and yeah,
Uh,
it's nice. Like I said, it's been nice to have a couple weeks of normalcy. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing on the horizon. It's so nice to just. There was.
Yeah.
She said it on
Wonder how that feels.
on Sunday. Or on Saturday we were coming back from golf, and she's like, "I know, like you probably want to go play again tomorrow because it's gonna be really nice." I'm like, "No, I'm actually looking forward to just hanging out at the house tomorrow. Like, not even mad about it."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the gauntlet has begun.
yeah, you got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So 3 weeks ago was clearing out Steph's parents' basement, and then I was in Arizona, and then Steph had like a work thing last weekend that I had to go to, and then this past weekend, which I'll get to, was our friend Dan and Kay's wedding, and then this upcoming weekend is the junk food meet down in PA, and then the week after that I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, you guys are still going. You guys are going to PA.
Yeah. And then we go to.
Are you taking anything,
what?
or you're just driving down? The
No,
trail?
just driving down.
Okay.
Yeah, just driving down to help out run the show and whatever. So that'll be a fun time, but still, it's another commitment, another
Mhm.
10 hours of driving and stuff like that. And then we're off to Phoenix. And then there's something after that. Oh, then it's Miami the week after that.
Why are you going to Miami?
Tattoo convention.
You know, they have those closer to home, right?
Yeah, we do that one too. No, I don't know. But anyway, you complimented Bodie's softness.
Yes, I saw you.
It is officially shedding season.
The picture every year after you brush him, and there is an entire other Bodie next to Bodie.
That was that him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop it.
Do your thing, brother. Yeah, so it's officially shedding season for Bodie. So we were going away this weekend for the wedding, which I'll get to. And originally he was supposed to go to my parents, ended up going to Joey's, but I was like, I don't want to send him to someone else's house when he's literally exploding.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get all the grooming done now. So I brushed him twice with those giant piles, and then I gave him a bath. And then after you bathe him, all the rest of it will
Yep.
come out. So
Yep.
then I brushed him like 2 more times, and then I cut his nails and cut the hair in between his toes. So like this boy was full detail, nice and clean. Picked him up yesterday, exploding all over again. So this is the month of brushing him probably a dozen times. It's twice a year, usually November and March.
So happy I don't have a dog. You have to do that too.
Oh yeah, he explodes.
I mean,
It's
our
crazy.
dog's hair gets everywhere, but brushing doesn't help. It's not
Well,
like
yeah.
the thick coat dogs. You have to.
Yeah, he's got the undercoat, but it's weird with the Shivas. Like their coat, like normally the dogs that shed like that, their hair's like their fur's like needles, you know, and it gets woven
That's
into
how our
fabric
dogs
and
are.
comes
Yeah.
out. His is super soft and it just vacuums.
My
right off.
dog's literally, I will find a hair on my shirt that looks like I put it through a needle and put it through my shirt
Yeah.
like 5 times. I'm like, how did that happen?
Oh, after
how did that
Pocono,
even
I'm
happen?
finding their hair for a month.
Yeah.
It's just stuck in. But that's what's nice about him. Despite how much he sheds, it's super light, so it comes right out, which is not too bad.
Oh, got an update. Not to go back on my own, but I got an update on the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Remember I told you the guy the next street over had a Mark II in his driveway?
Mm-hmm.
That's rotten.
As most are.
Went for a walk. Guy was out in his yard moving that one. So I'm like, stop and have a chat. That's the parts car to the VR Shaved Bay Mark II that's in the garage.
Oh,
That's currently being built. But I could see it from the road that it's a nice white finished shaved bay with I think a 12 valve
sweet.
in it. And his dad has, he's the younger kid. His dad lives there. He has a Mark II Scirocco that I heard him fire up the other day. That thing's loud as fuck. And then I did a little Facebook creep of the dude up the road that's got the broke status plate in his window. Literally like 40 mutual friends. Old man Tom, Stairs, everybody. I'm
Nice.
like, okay, I got to meet these people because apparently I've
Yeah,
moved
you gotta
into
go
the
say
right
hi.
neighborhood. Yeah.
But yeah, this past weekend. Oh, in our food chat, mentioned this in our Discord. You should join it if you're not a part of it.
Yeah, if you're new
Wendy's Tendies,
here. Oh, yeah, I saw you.
electric.
You're
Were
just
they-
happy,
were they cooked?
You're just happy they don't have salmonella.
Yeah, they
Honestly-
were cooked this time.
Honestly, you could have anything as long as it's not that.
Yeah, exactly. No, they are a
Have you eaten McDonald's
9
since
and a
that?
half out of 10. No,
I didn't think so.
no, I have not.
Did the Quincy one reopen after the guy drove through it?
Quincy Wendy's?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's open. That's the one I went to after I got a haircut.
Word.
But yeah, I still have not been to McDonald's since they tried to kill me. But this past weekend, we were up in New Hampshire for our good friend Dan and Kay's wedding. If you listen to Topics Under the Stairs, you have heard them quite a few times.
And you've heard us reference Dan and Kay because they come to Loudon with us every year.
Yep, and they are the best people in the world.
Literally.
So we had their wedding this past weekend. My wife and I were fortunate enough to be a part of the wedding.
Was Dan ever on this podcast?
No, he's never come.
No, he's not been on this show.
No.
He's been on Topics like 79
shit
times.
ton of times.
Yeah, so we had their wedding, which was a absolute riot. Took Friday off, so we were up there for the rehearsal at 1, and then we did rehearsal dinner and the usual night before the wedding. Everyone's hanging out. We got my buddy Nate and I. You guys know Nate. Nate fell
Yeah,
off a cliff,
Nate.
Nate.
Yeah.
Also,
I saw
member of
he was
Topics
there.
Under the Stairs. He was also a groomsman, so we got conjoining rooms.
That's probably bad.
Which was definitely got out of hand. Night before the wedding, we were up until like I don't know 1:32, and then wedding day, where you do the groomsman thing, you're all
Yep.
hanging out, getting ready, you have a couple.
We're
beers,
doing nothing
whatever.
while the girls are freaking out all day, and we're just sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
100%. So we did that, and then obviously the wedding itself, great time, beautiful venue, great time.
You guys were up in like Northfield, I saw.
Sure.
It wasn't in Concord. It was
No,
it was up a
quite
little
bit
bit,
north,
yeah.
like probably 15 minutes of a drive
Yeah.
north. Yeah, so that wrapped up around 10. We hopped on the bus, shuttle buses, went back to the hotel. Basically, nobody changed. Went to this dive bar over by where you guys live, and we were there until close, and then back in the bridal suite until like freaking 2:30, I think, or whatever. So it was we got after it.
That's how
it
weddings
was
go,
absolute
especially when
riot.
you're in the wedding. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
how friend weddings go.
your wedding
Yeah.
last year. Like, weren't we in your guys' hotel room till like
3.
from
Yeah.
2? Well, me and Steph had to leave because we were like, we gotta get home to the dogs, but we were there till fucking 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got after it.
I remember doing it was I don't think you were there. Justin Hoyt's wedding. We had 8. All of us were shotgunning beers in their hotel room
Yeah, I wasn't
afterwards.
at that one.
So yeah, we had an absolute blast of a time. Had a hungover brunch in the morning.
Yeah, you suddenly seemed like you were hurting yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we didn't get home till late. We hung out with them until probably, I don't know, 4 or something like that. So we got back at 6,
Yeah,
give
that's
or
not
take.
bad.
So it wasn't terrible. We had an absolute riot of a time, and I love them so much.
Literally the best people in the world. Like, I don't know. There's 2 of the nicest people.
Yeah. And the things that could go wrong went wrong.
Yeah, you were saying.
They
you
had
were mentioning.
photographer problems and
That's
venue
a shame.
problems and color problems of boutonnieres and stuff like that.
Curtains.
They got hosed in every direction possible. But you know, as a squad, we banded together and
That's
we're
what you
like, you
gotta
know
do.
what? You're not going to remember any of this shit anyway.
Yep.
Like the things that don't matter are the things that are going wrong. Everyone got fed. No one got in trouble. We all danced. We all drank. We all had a great time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
all you
it was
need.
wonderful. And I
Hell yeah.
got to relive my life as a nightclub promoter because I was the usher. Well, my buddy Joe and I were the ushers, and they handed us clipboards of names because the ceremony also had assigned seating.
What?
What? Yeah. So
That's weird.
it was cool because like the venue was like this old
Was it
mill
when
building.
you RSVP'd, like the person that RSVP'd last got like a obstructed view seat?
No, they did a good job of
Next
putting
to the
like
bathroom.
topics in the back.
Yeah, the boys.
And
Yep.
all the Volkswagen people in the back.
Smart.
You know?
Smart.
But it was the venue itself was where the ceremony was too. So they just kind of like curtained off
Yep.
just the section. So the ceremony was really cool because it was like down the side of the ceremony. So like it was rows of 3 on each side. So it was like really narrow and really long,
Yeah.
which was really cool. So like the aisle was huge. So everyone had their very specifically assigned seat. So I had the clipboard and I'm scribbling off names like
Did you
pick
get to
the
tell
name
anybody
and
they weren't on the list?
All right, Gam Gam.
Oh,
B15.
it was tough.
Find it.
It's like, you know, there's 100 and there was 100 and I don't know, 120 people, maybe more, whatever. So like the first 3 or 4 people, they're not alphabetical, so it sucks. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, what was it? What was it again?
Kyle's got his readers on.
what?
Yeah.
I need my readers. But obviously, as you go along and you're crossing names off, it gets easier and easier. So
Did you have like a laser pointer? Be like, you need to be in that seat over there.
they were rowed and numbered, so it made it nice and easy. But like at the beginning, when the first bus arrives, is like 30 people that just
Ugh.
get dumped right on you, and you don't know any of them
That's,
because
gotta
it's
be
all the
that's
family.
all the old people. The first bus is
Yeah.
always Gam Gam and Uncle Tom, and
Yeah.
they got to get there. Got to get in our seat early. We don't miss nothing.
I was going with family or not.
And then all the Volkswagen kids and topics were in the last
Yeah.
bus.
I was like, name and family or not. Because if they were family, they're going to be closer to the front.
Yeah.
So it made
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
easier for me to find them. But fucking Joe, the lady gave Joe a clipboard and a pen, and then me a clipboard and a pen, obviously. So I was right at the end, like where the aisles began, and Joe was at the front. So he'd take a few, and I'd take a few, whatever. They gave him a yellow highlighter, and the lights were like dim. So he's highlighting names that he can't see. He's trying to like size it up.
Was there any like late arrivals? You were like, go, go, go.
No, because obviously we had to go be
Oh,
we
yeah.
were in it.
Yeah.
So like they ushered
That was
us off and the
still-
lady took the clipboard from me.
Still one of my favorite moments for my wedding was the people showing up late. So our wedding was BYOB, so a lot of people had coolers. We had beer and stuff at the wedding, but we told
Yeah.
everybody it's a backyard wedding. Bring a fucking cooler of whatever you want to drink.
Right.
I'm standing there at the front of the aisle waiting for, I think the bridesmaids had already walked up at this point, and I hear coming up the dirt road. I'm like, the fuck is that?
Norm.
No, it wasn't Norm. It was, I forget who it was. It was like 3 of my friends.
I thought it was Jet Daily. Didn't
No,
he
it
show
was
up?
no, it was D Block. It was
Oh.
D Block, my friend Jen, and somebody else. And he's like got a cooler with no wheels, but it's so heavy he's just dragging it behind him.
Yep.
Apparently, so I found out later, they came up the road this way. Steph was walking up the road this way, and she's like, go, 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 because she's on her walk with her dad. And they're coming around the corner, and she's giving them like the.
We had those two.
she's giving 'em the
Audi
go,
Mike and
go,
Adam.
go.
Yeah, I was early
Idiots.
to Dan's
You were.
wedding.
You were.
All
I think
right.
you were there before.
Attaboy.
Oh, you were on the bus, weren't you?
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
all met up at like 7 at Al's house and we rented a giant Sprinter van.
Yep.
And AJ's wife, Kristen, drove because she was pregnant.
She
So she
couldn't
was our
drink.
DD.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she rented
good
the
to have.
van, and we all 20 people deep in this thing. We're like a quarter mile down the road from Al's house where we left, and we're like, hey, we can legally drink in these things. So we're all fucking popping beers. We get to Steph's parents' house and open the door to ask where we could park because it's a big van. Beer cans are just
Yeah,
rolling out of the
yeah.
fucking thing into their driveway, and her dad was the one who like greeted us.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of directing parking, and Eric's in the back.
Our buddy Eric is
hammered, and-
hanging out the window yelling stupid shit, and I'm behind my soon-to-be father-in-law going, just shut up, just shut up. Like, just stop
Nice.
it.
But yeah, I was on time.
But
Yeah.
we had a wonderful time, and shouts to them, the freshly married couple.
Love them.
Yeah, good for
And,
those guys.
Congratulations.
Let's have a show, shall
All right.
we?
For all the new people, this is when we start talking about NASCAR.
Let's do it.
A dump truck.
He's looking around like, what'd I do? Back it up and dump it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Loose is Fast podcast, your podcast home for all things NASCAR, some things not, and sometimes my son Bodie sitting down on my water bottle and making noise. On today's episode, we will. Oh, God, I skipped over it. I missed my line. Bodie screwed everything up. I'm Kyle Belcher, and joined, as always, by Daniel Walker.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
When I leaned over, I slid it down. Norm Pelletier.
It's bread week.
Spread week.
Ooh. Easter egg. And Scumbag Steve.
The boy who lived.
Didn't expect that one. He can read. That's actually from the movies. Cheater.
Yeah, that's not.
Cheater.
That's not
that
in the
was
books.
good.
That's one of those few quotes that are better in
That
the movies than
was
the books.
good. Oh, yes, he is back
die.
after
Come to die.
after a hiatus.
Sorry.
This is why I get screwed up. On today's episode, we will talk some things NASCAR, some things not, all things Talladega, some
Yay.
news, some questions, and lots more. But before that,
Yes.
Dan, pay the bills.
Okay. Brought to you this week and every other week by the Revival Motoring Network and us, the Loose is Fast Podcast. Head on over to loosesfastpodcast.com. Get yourself some merch.
Yeah,
There
do it.
is some new shirts up there that are going to help us with a certain thing that we're going to talk about in a little bit. What are there? Three shirts? Tray shirts?
Tree shirts.
Tray shirts. Another almost copyright shirt, but we love it anyway. You did.
Nuh-uh.
You killed it on that one, by the way. I'm just here for the
Nuh-uh.
hot dog shirt.
Oh my God.
Love it.
Love that shirt.
Love it. So yeah, go get yourself some merch. It'll help us with our endeavors that you're about to hear about. Especially if you're going to the track, go buy some stuff. Wear it to the track.
Yes.
Yes.
If you
Do
act
all
now,
that.
there's a chance that you can have it before the weekend.
If you're going to Martinsville.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, like literally now. Now.
And before the weekend, you might have to leave a little late on Sunday, but it's fine.
Other ways you can help us out non-monetarily, although we love monetary help. Help? I don't know.
You all
We
right?
love you, monetary helpers.
I just
We are off to a bad start.
brain is not. I did the thing yesterday. We went and got a coffee, and I did like the here you go. Yeah, you too.
Never coming back here again.
That was after I couldn't say my order. She's like, oh, and for you, and I did the like, and I just
That's why I
At that
like my
point, you just
coffee
gotta
order.
leave a Yelp review, get that person fired,
Yes.
so you can continue going
Yeah.
to that establishment.
other ways you can help us non-monetarily, even though we like money.
We prefer monetary.
Yeah, you can go leave us reviews. We don't have any new ones on Apple Podcasts. If you leave us a review, if you leave us a funny review, a mean review, a whatever review, we're gonna read it.
Sure are.
So go leave
Contractually
one
obligated.
on Apple. We do have lots of Spotify comments about last week's episode.
Lots.
However,
That's okay.
lots means 5.
That's still a
Still
lot.
a lot.
Pretty good.
Hey,
Uh,
one of these days, dude, double digits. Come on.
5 is.
I don't know if I want
I don't know if I
double-digit
want that.
comments
Yeah, that's
on
a lot.
one episode.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
but we'll take it.
I'll
you
take
don't
it.
need to read them all.
Can't read
Listen,
anyway.
I'll take double-digit listeners. Ryan
Um,
Daniel Hammond. Now that it has been a while since the name change, what are some changes you have noticed? Did your perception at media events change? Do you feel the name change has opened doors that never would have opened before?
Yeah, we're no
Two,
longer
definitely.
shadow banned
We're not
from
fucking-
all
we're not
podcast
blackballed.
platforms.
Yep.
We have a significantly larger listener base because you can actually find us when you search NASCAR.
That was the
we
tipping
were
point.
shadow banned.
The tipping point wasn't pissing NASCAR off, getting Brad in trouble, any of that. It was the day we figured out we went on somebody's phone that had never searched for us before and looked up NASCAR, and we did not show up.
Correct.
And then as soon as we changed the
NASCAR,
name,
you had to like type our exact name into the search bar for it to even pop
yes,
up.
like to a T. You couldn't just start typing and it would show up. You had to put the entire name.
Although I will say, the day NASCAR posts on Discord or not Discord, Twitter, that he got like media credentials, I'm voting we change the name back.
True.
Yeah.
If that flies, we're back in,
Yeah,
baby.
true.
We're not that big.
I just think, like, yeah, it's open doors.
bigger.
Absolutely. Like, we've been able to
Yeah.
have Brad on here. He wouldn't, he couldn't come on before because he got in trouble because of us. So he was just trying to stay a little distant.
That's
Like,
why
Yeah,
we were
we've had
talking
multiple drivers on.
to Chris Leone, our buddy who works at iRacing on Discord, and he's talking about the little Easter eggs and stuff like that they put in the game for us. And he's like, specifically, last time I was on was the old name, and he goes, I asked you guys not to mention that I work for iRacing
yeah.
Right.
for that reason, because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't a good look.
Yeah. What,
So,
I mean,
definitely just that stuff. I mean, or New Hampshire Motor Speedway, they're more open to tag us and stuff. Although they literally called him Scumbag
They-
Steve on an
they-
official NASCAR newsletter. So.
wait,
They
what?
did, yeah.
Hold on. Breaking news.
What?
We got name dropped on BBC,
Oh, no shit.
according to W.
That's cool. How,
Yeah,
in
but
what
has he been
context?
a reliable source?
No.
All right. Well, can,
love
we,
you,
can we
W.
just finish the show so I can go listen to it now?
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Well, that's probably not a good thing.
That's probably not a great.
That means people can start watching right now.
Oh,
And we
shit.
just fumbled over the introduction of this episode so badly.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Oh, it
Jimmy
was-
Spencer knows who we are.
It
dude.
was
We're
the.
in.
Oh, shit. That's right. It's Jimmy Spencer week. I guess
Mr. Excitement. Come on the pod, bro.
Carteropoli, your fucking tweet made it to DVC. At a goddamn boy.
Wow.
It had to have been that tweet.
It
right?
was.
Yeah.
It was. Holy shit. I'm like, I'm flustered
Did
now.
someone
They
post
know
that
we
on
exist.
Discord?
W's talking about it.
Oh, God.
And when Tommy Baldwin finds out that we're New England guys, he's gonna be pumped.
He's a New York guy.
So
Yeah, close enough. All right, back to that I'm done for the rest of the night, brain fried. Stevie, having been to quite a few, I think this is a response to what did we have last week? If we could go, the question if we could go to any road race,
Yeah,
what would we want to
This
go
is
to?
Steve Letarte, right?
I wish.
Yeah.
Figured that out.
Having
No,
been
he
to quite a
called
few IMSA races, Daytona, Sebring, Coda, VIR, Belle Isle, and Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta should be on
Bragger.
everyone's go-to list. Petit Le Mans is a perfect endurance race. 10 hours of constant, intense racing. One of the best racetracks in the U.S. Probably the only one that was used as a drug smuggling headquarters. What?
nice.
Remember, IMSA stands for International Marijuana Smugglers Association for a reason.
Who was that guy? I watched a documentary on him. There was a big IMSA guy that he was literally like El Chapo. And
Oh.
what was
That
his
was the
name?
80s. So,
Yeah, but it was a guy who like, was it Means? Something Means? No.
not
There was a guy that literally funded his entire racing career by selling drugs. And like, he was like big IMSA guy.
Well,
won
that was
championships
what's the
and stuff.
guy Junior had on?
Yeah,
with the
that's
book.
what I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
he was a short track guy. He
yeah,
wasn't
but
an
there
IMSA
was
guy.
there was a road course guy then. It might have been a different guy.
Anyway,
All right, moving on. What's the
That
next
being
one?
said, if I'm ever going to Road Atlanta, it's gonna be for what's that
Formula
big
Drift.
What's that big drift event?
Formula Drift.
Yeah, but they do like a whole weekend thing.
Grid
Probably
Life.
Grid Life,
Grid
probably.
Grid Life Atlanta.
Yep. Jim Smith. Hey guys, longtime listener coming out of the shadows. On the topic of daylight savings, it sucks. I drive a dump truck. You have a dump truck. What? In the end of the season, watching the sun both rise and set from the cab and the very nice sunny day go by while I can't do anything with it is horrible. Anyway, love the show. You guys are great.
damn right.
That's the worst thing.
Thanks so much.
Like we said last week, I've had jobs where it's like you go in the dark, you go home in the dark, and it's like, yeah, and the same thing. Oh, I'm going to go out on lunch, and you go outside, and it's a beautiful 65-degree sunny day.
Well,
and
that's
you're
like you seen the meme. It's like the sky outside when I'm in the grocery store.
Yes.
It's like the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen. It's like the sky outside when I'm home alone or whatever, and it's just like gloom.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
Mhm.
It's when you're working all day. It's the nicest day ever. But when you have a day off, and you're like, I can actually enjoy it. It's like, oh yeah, it's hurricane
Yep.
season.
Carteropoulos talking to himself in the chat and still have somehow number 3.
Ricky Harden spreading the gospel of Lucis Fast in France this week. Denny has grown. Yeah,
Is he with Dale? His boy?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I think he had to go there for work. But honestly, weird timing that he's in Paris at the same time the Louvre gets robbed. The museum. They
We're
stole
looking
a
at
bunch
you.
of- Looking at you, Ricky.
No,
Just
No,
throwing it
they
out
would have
there.
known
If that's
it was
your
him. They
real
would've
name.
just crumbs following.
There would have been trash everywhere.
There's a
There would have
trail
just
of
been like
littering.
Snickers wrappers and Cheez-Its boxes
Yeah.
below the Mona Lisa. They would have been like, I knew it.
Denny has grown on me way too much.
Randy
since she-
Lanier.
Oh, okay. He said, Denny has grown on me way too much since she launched his podcast. I'm not even mad that he made it to 60. Picking a winner at Talladega is so difficult. Anyone but Austin Hill, please. Bad news.
Yep.
Talking to
Spoiler
you,
alert.
Talking to you from the future.
Yep.
He didn't win the cup race.
No. And the last one
Fair.
from Stephen B. Can we get a Lucis Fast NASCAR 25 beer league? Love you guys. Keep it up. Maybe if they come out with cross-platform, although I feel like most of us are on Xbox. I know there's a
Yeah.
few PS5s, but
That's up to you guys because
we'll
I
figure-
don't have one.
we'll figure something
Yeah, that'd be
out.
fun.
I think once I become cup champion, I'm going to lease my Xbox to Kyle so he can enjoy it.
Okay.
Ooh, there
cool.
you go.
Because I won't really need it until GTA comes out. Because I'm going to beat NASCAR and be like, yeah, I'm over
I'm
this.
just gonna go on Marketplace and search for someone that doesn't use it. That's definitely selling one cheap
Probably.
for no reason.
Yeah, meet him in a back alley.
Yeah. I'll probably get robbed, but you know what? It's worth saving $100 probably because I'm an idiot.
Will you pick it up in the Bronx?
Yes. All right. That it then?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Thank you
Bills paid.
for that. All right. Should we get into some fun? And by some fun, I mean absolutely no fun whatsoever because we're recapping our race picks.
Can Kyle, like another week in a row where Kyle has nothing but issues and none of us can fucking capitalize
Hey,
on it?
this shows why the playoff system sucks. Look how close our points battle is.
Yeah. Right.
We're all within like 20 points
yeah.
of each other
Alright.
with 2 races to go in the season.
So, calling back to our picks for Talladega, I chose Chase Elliott after hemming and hawing between Briscoe and Elliott. I clearly made the wrong call.
Yeah, you fucked up.
So, for the second
Thank
week
the
in a
Lord,
row,
baby Jesus.
Yeah.
the
If
sec-
you would have had Briscoe, we'd be dead. We'd be over.
Yeah, you guys be
yes,
fucked.
that's
Yeah,
correct.
you'd have a 90-point lead.
It
on
would be
us.
over.
Correct. But no, I completely blew it for the second week in a row, getting a singular point.
Who would have thought you would have got 2 points from Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott?
Yep, and still be in the lead.
Mm.
Spoiler alert.
Kill me.
Dan chose Mr. Brad Kozlowski, getting him 27 points.
Brad was just kind of there all day. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just hung out. And then every time it was a stage end or the end of the race, he was like, oh, I'm in 5th? Nah.
How about 12?
Shoots out. I mean, at least at the end of the race, he did in the scramble bring me home a top 10. But like,
Yeah.
I will say, fuck Penske. Just right off the rip. Just want to get that out of the way.
Norm Pelletier chose Mr. Ryan Blaney,
that didn't work.
getting him 24 points.
No, we're gonna pit with 40 laps to go and put 18 laps to go and put 15 laps worth of gas in it.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah.
They
Wow,
had
dog,
to.
you're smart.
They literally. What was the last green flag round? 18 laps. They had to save the entire time. Still didn't have enough for green white check. What are you doing?
I love that new button.
Yeah, because those 2 rubber ducks fucking sucked. All right, I'm pissed.
I got new buttons. And Mr. Scumbag Steve
He doesn't even go here.
picked up McCrumbs, chose Briscoe, and put on a show, getting him
Yeah,
60
baby.
points.
Fucking Steve has waxed our asses the last 2 weeks, and he's not even playing.
I
He
know.
probably has way more
Jesus
points than any of us
Christ.
because you have the points earned through the playoffs.
No, yeah, I
right?
think you're still leading.
Norm is leading the playoffs with 278 points.
Yeah.
Scumbag in
haven't won
second
a
with
single race.
260. Dan 257, and I am now in the depths at 238.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Scumbag's got 260 even, right?
2
Yeah,
single
that's
weeks,
right.
2 1-point weeks. But like I said, Kyle has back-to-back 1-point weeks. Last week I got 19, Norm got 34. This week I get 27, Norm got 24. Like one of us needed a 60-point day to capitalize on him getting 1
I still
point.
think it's crazy that I haven't finished first out of us in a single race in the playoffs.
Nope, you have not.
But I've just been Chase Elliott, Mr. Consistency the entire time.
Yeah, until this weekend. Thanks a lot,
I mean,
Chase.
still. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, even still, like,
probably the worst analogy you could have ever made.
I'll take a
You could have
24-point
picked
day.
Also,
You could have picked 38 other different cars.
I have a question. I have a question. And
All
I
right,
don't-
Riley Herbst, calm down.
I don't think anyone can answer this.
consistently 35th.
How did Chase finish last when he
I can
drove
tell
his
you how.
car? No, but he drove his car to pit lane and then to the garage. How did he finish behind AJ, who stopped on the track, Noah, who stopped on the track?
Because they went a bazillion more laps than he did.
No, they were all in the same wreck.
No.
No, I agree, but Chase never like crossed the start finish line.
Chase, they were all in the same
So I
wreck.
think the
Noah,
field-
AJ.
the field was
But they-
frozen.
yeah.
It's got to be the frozen field thing,
And
which I think
because,
is dumb.
Like Eric Jones came out later
yeah, Eric Jones
with like
came
a
out with half a car.
modified and finished like ran like 2 laps and parked it.
Yeah.
To pass those 6 other cars.
But
in
I
the
saw
wreck.
Chase was last, but he drove his car back to the pits. They looked at it in the pit road and then drove it back to the garage, where AJ got out of his car in turn 4. Noah and Cindric and all them
Yeah.
got out of their cars in turn 3.
Field frozen.
I hate that. I was like, it should be
And he
like
drove under his own power.
if he
I
drove
see
way
what
under
you
his
mean.
own power,
Yeah.
he should be in front of those guys.
Well, in
Like,
theory, if he had like driven around, he would have got the extra lap.
Yeah.
But since it's the same
Chase
lap,
oiled
it's
that
still
would've
field
oil
frozen.
down the
I
whole
would have
track.
literally told him to do that.
I-
Go park it after the start finish line.
Honestly, if
Yeah,
his pit stall was past start
it might
finish,
have
it would have.
reset. Yeah.
But obviously,
Well,
that's not where Talladega's is.
Yeah.
so
did
the
you
fun
know
thing
it's not in
about
the trial?
Talladega is the start finish line. Jamie Little, pay
Did
attention.
anyone tell Jamie Little?
Because
No,
I don't think she knew.
she did not.
Start finish line is actually after the tri oval. And also, did you guys know that the tri oval has the least amount of grip out of all parts of the track?
Yeah, heard that 150
Do you
times.
also know how wide it is?
It's wider than the straightaways.
Wider than the rest of the track.
Yep, that's true.
So, with all of that and the no points that I've gotten for 2 weeks in a row, I am still leading
Somehow.
with 1,030 points. Dan in second still with 1017, and Norm right behind him with 1012. So we are tight.
It's 2 to go. I mean, it's anybody's ball game except for Steve.
Yep. So
Yeah.
with that, I get to choose first. I am going to pick the man that is last to be locked in for the Gibbs team. I think this is going to go well because Gibbs is going to put all hands on deck for the 20. Give me Christopher Bell.
Ding.
I don't know how he's going to do it because he's not allowed to wall ride this year.
Oh.
All right. I think I'm
Is that
picking.
actually me? No, I'm picking next.
No.
No, you finished 10th.
True.
I'm picking next. I am so torn between 2 cars
Probably picked one of them already.
that have been decent here. No, I've checked. Let me double check. Party till I die with my head held high. I'm gonna go with I don't know, the guy that seems to always have the best luck in any situation, except for this week.
You already chose Logano.
Nope, William Byron.
Byron. Okay.
Even when
right.
that kid has a bad race, it's still like, "Ugh, everything went wrong. I finished 11th.
Usually when things go wrong for him, he still picked 25 points up
Yeah,
in the stages.
because
that
my
doesn't
other
make sense,
option
but I'm
was
just going with it
Chase.
because then he just disappears like he did to Dan.
Yep.
My other option was Chase, but
Fucking
I just
Ty
don't
Dillon.
think Chase has that clutch in him anymore.
Yep, that's a
Heard
good
that.
pick. I like that. Right, that goes over to you, Dan. Where are you going?
It's obvious. Give me Ryan Blaney.
Yep.
Been saving him for this race since the playoffs started, and I just got lucky that it worked out that y'all already picked him.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work out very well for me or Kyle, so good luck, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
He's won the last 2 Martinsville fall races to walk off into the championship 4.
He also won like the last 2 Talladega races, didn't he?
No,
Mm.
because he had to walk off at Martinsville. Or Talladega was a different round. And no, he hasn't. What did they say on the race yesterday? That the fall Talladega race, there's been 9 different winners the last 9
10.
years.
10.
Now it's 10.
No, I think it's now 11.
Oh, is it?
11 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 10.
Yeah. He did win one of them, but no, he's won the last 2 Martinsville races to walk off into the championship 4.
Right.
So in a
And
must win.
scumbag Steve, who's going to actually win the race?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, it's actually going to be a burner pick, which is I've been saving Hamlin, but he already won. So I'm going to go with Dennis Hamlin.
You could have picked him next week.
No, he's
Yeah, I
not.
would.
No, I don't like him at Phoenix.
You just don't want to put that juju out there.
Well, he won the spring, so that's
appreciate
not a
you.
bad pick at all.
Yeah.
That will do it. Lock it in for Martinsville. I have the 20 of Christopher Bell. Dan with, no surprise, Ryan Blaney. Norm with the 24, Willie B. And Scumbag Steve picks Mr. James Dennis Hamlin. We'll see how things shake out.
Wrong sound.
No, I wanted it.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to bookend it. All right. This sends us into the next part of our show, which some people try to imitate, some try to duplicate, some often debate,
I don't think anyone's duplicated it.
but we call it Norm's.
Hot.
Hot.
Fuck, damn it.
I feel like they changed the timing on it.
Yeah,
every
did you
week.
change that button?
I did.
No, not
All
that
right.
one. The scheme of the week.
Starting off with a banger, I think there's 3 schemes that stand out this week.
What are
First
those
scheme
3?
Being the one Bush Latte machine
I like
of
this
Ross
one a lot.
Chastain.
Yeah, you're
Turns
you're a
out
camo man. So
I have
Yeah.
2 things I like: red, white, and blue, and camo. Because this scheme, I think it's better than the 10. Although I really liked the 10 last week.
It
But-
weirdly gives me 3-car vibes, like an RCR
Okay,
vibe.
I was gonna say like, where are you seeing Dale in this?
No. The current 3.
I like it. I've loved the Busch schemes ever since they went to Trackhouse.
is that supposed to be like this year's the hunting car?
This is, I think they're calling it. Spinelli keeps calling it watermelon camo. I don't know if that's
I don't
actually
see it.
true, but it's kind of like the rind of a watermelon, I guess. Next scheme, I'm
The thing's a
highlighting.
banger though. I like the one a lot.
I think we're going all the way down to the 23 car.
Oh,
Oh. What do we got on the 23?
hot.
The Columbia.
The Dr. Pepper Columbia.
I have no idea what the theme of this car was.
Sorry.
It was just like warnings for stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're warning me about.
Engineered for whatever.
It looks like a
Columbia.
WWE paint scheme of sorts. But super cool paint scheme. Obviously, giant Columbia logo on the side. Cool design. Looks much better on the car than it did in the renders. Also, Bubba's helmet and fire suit this week looks sick as fuck
Super
as
sharp
well.
on track too.
Super cool scheme. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Columbia's had some good ones this year.
Dark
This is-
reds and blacks.
I think this is my
Sign me
favorite
up.
Columbia scheme yet.
yep, it's hot.
And then the third car, I haven't chose a winner yet. 33 is always good. That's
Except the driver.
yeah. 41, hold on. Funny enough, this scheme, as soon as they released it, I was like, that looks like an RFK car. With like the lazy RFK Kroger schemes we've seen this year where they just kind of put a line
Mm-hmm.
and it's like half and half and the Cisco logos all the way down the bottom of the hood. Literally is an RFK car.
It was supposed to be an.
It was
RFK
designed
scheme.
for RFK and they put it on the 41 instead. So it's
Oh.
an RFK car
Yeah.
without the RFK stripes.
Yep.
Oh,
I thought that was funny.
Well, you nailed it.
Last car, go down to the old Lil Dude Wipes car,
Wait. Back up.
the non-vegan.
the steak car.
Honorable mention to the 47 for the most brutal Jack Slinks car I've ever seen.
Just steak.
Just giant non-vegan, and the whole thing is marbled meat. I fucking
I like a lot.
loved
I
it.
don't. The 47 is leaning forward. I don't remember it ever doing that before. It looks terrible.
It's checking out the meat.
The meat.
Yeah, it's going faster, brother. 51.
watch?
There's a lot of meat on that thing.
It's a nice ring.
I really like. I know
The
we've seen it a
triple?
bunch of
Yeah,
times.
it's
The
already won
triple
scheme
car
of
is
the week,
so
yeah.
good. Oh yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
But 62 Lil Dudes, they always kill it on the Beard cars, and Beard is such a good company. That's a team everyone wants to pull for. Anthony Alfredo did great on them this weekend, but the 62 Lil Dudes wipe scheme, I like it a lot.
That's the scheme of the week.
I think so.
It's going to the
It's
62.
between that, the 23 and the 1. The 1, too close to the 10 last week. I'm not going to do it 2 weeks in a row, although it is a really cool scheme. 23, great scheme, but 62, always got to shout out Beard Motorsports whenever they're at the track. So they're getting it by.
And you're right. They always seem to have banger schemes.
do.
And usually with the small teams like that, like the 44 and stuff like that, you don't
Yeah.
typically see a great
I thought
scheme
you
on it
were-
because that's not really where they're going to put a lot of the effort.
I thought you were going to give it to the guy behind him in this picture.
yeah, BJ McLeod scheme of the week.
Black car.
Yep. Yeah.
If I
Exactly.
didn't absolutely despise their number font, I might have thought it because
I
they
like-
look badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It actually.
But yeah,
does.
62 Lil Dude scheme.
Good pick. That will do it for Norm's scheme of the week. The Lil Dudes Wipe, number 62,
Mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
of Beard Motorsports. Great people, great car.
Great pizza.
That's it. All right, that does it for the scheme of the week. Any other callbacks you
God.
guys have, or should we keep digging into Le Nusset?
Spinelli in the YouTube chat. Norm, take me to the 23. I just want to tell Levi that I'm not picking him again this week.
I picked the 23 multiple times this year, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, like I think the pink
Didn't
and
the
green,
stealth bomber?
the
It's
pink
funny-
and green Columbia car too.
Yeah.
No, he hated that car.
He
No,
hated
there was one of them
them
that the
He-
chrome numbers pissed me off on.
Yeah,
it,
but they did one.
I
that
picked
wasn't
it a couple
Chrome
weeks
numbers,
later.
I think. Yeah.
which I think was lesser than the one that should have been picked. But either way, 2311's got some shouts this year because they've completely
Picked it up.
180'd from their start of the year where Denny Hamlin's like, every car needs to be a solid color, ruin all paint schemes.
Mm.
And by the end of the year, they're like, companies want to express themselves? Crazy.
Fighting the man. All right, the news. Quite a few bits of news that we have to chat about, but we're going to start with the most important news.
Chat.
which is our news.
We have news.
Because Loose Fast podcast is in the news this week. Because why, Daniel?
It's bread week.
Cease and oh,
And what does Bread Week mean, Norm?
that means Mr. Bradley Perez,
The bread rock
the
himself.
Miami Dolphins #1 fan, is racing this weekend at the Paperclip
Yeah, baby.
in the 07 SS Green Latte car.
Love me a green latte car.
Yeah, green lattes do good lattes.
And what does that have anything to do with us?
They had some open space in the car. They reached out to Dale Jr. Download. They said no. They reached out to DBC. They said no. They reached out to the Circle Jerks. Don't exist anymore. So they
New
said-
phone. Who dis?
They pulled out a phone book
Deep cut right there.
that was crinkled from Dan rolling his fenders in 2006, and they
True.
scrolled to the L's
Haynes
because they were
manual.
prepared to take one on that back bumper, and we popped up. So Lucis Fast Podcast is going to be on the back TV panel of the 07 car this weekend.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did we get hood
introduction.
space as well, or did they
Yes.
ixnay us on
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Oh,
So
hell
we
yeah.
will be on the lower hood of the 07 as well as the entire bumper. So check it out at Martinsville. We are also doing kind of a crowdsourcing, if you will, to fund this because we are a small podcast.
We're broke.
We're broke.
Pretty much, yeah.
Remember earlier when
well,
I said
most
we
of
really
us
like
are.
monetary value?
This is your chance to be monetarily helpful to the show. So yeah, you can do a couple things if you want to contribute to us being on the cart. In the links, you'll find our Discord. There is a channel for the sponsorship if you want to come in there and chat with everybody. But if you would like to donate directly to us, you can do via Venmo or PayPal. With me, send us a message on Instagram or Twitter,
Twitter,
and
yeah.
we will give you
The
either one
details.
of the Venmos. Or you can just go over loosesfastpodcast.com and get a whole bunch of merch.
Norm
And that will also
design.
contribute to
like I
it.
said-
And Norm, why don't you take it over and tell the people what you did for merch on the site?
So I made a couple T-shirts for this weekend. Obviously, it was really short notice for us, so I didn't go absolutely bananas on it. But I made 3 new shirts
You
this
did
week.
go hot dogs.
I did do hot dogs. You will
True.
notice if you look at that logo, it is resemblance of something. But I
like
made 3
seeing
new
it.
shirts for this weekend. One is a random logo design I made for the team that has nothing to do with anything. Lucis Fast Podcast, a little checker flag after it. It's a cool
Yep.
shirt, red, black. You might see it this weekend a lot. The other one, I'm just here for the hot dog shirt.
Love it.
Yeah,
Why else do you go to Martinsville for the hot dogs? And then the final shirt, just a little piece of toast with a branded Lucis Fast Podcast logo.
The toast
on it,
is sick.
which
it
I
is.
spent about an hour and a half watching YouTube videos on how to do it. I think I almost duplicated what they wanted me to do, so it looks decent.
Yeah, I love it.
And we have a couple things. Thanks, Joe, in the chat for mentioning a couple things that we're doing. Anyone that donates north of 75 gets put in a bucket, and we are going to choose one name to get any item on the website of their choosing.
Yep.
From a hoodie to a sticker, I would suggest you probably get your money's worth out of it.
Yep.
Anything you want, and the top donor will get anything they want from the site. Yeah,
I
I think those are
also,
the only two things, right?
Yes.
if
that
you
was-
don't, if you don't
too?
notice, the prices on the thing I called the thread Breadville on the
Yes,
website.
you did.
Prices are a little higher than normal. That is because on the normal T-shirts and stuff like that, we don't make a lot of money. We make $2-3 a piece, if that.
Yeah.
On the T-shirts because of the drop shipping kind of websites they are. So it's not a huge money maker for us. I think it's just cooler for us to see them out in public and stuff like that. The Breadville
It's
shirts
called marketing.
are priced higher because the intention with this was to raise a little bit of money. So we're making, I think, $10 more than we normally would on those shirts.
Yep.
Just so if you feel like you're not getting any return for sending us a bunch of money on PayPal, you'll at least get a T-shirt, know that you helped in some way anyway.
Absolutely. And thank you for anyone that helps, big or small, does not matter.
Literally anything
Every-
helps. It takes some of the
every
weight
bit
off of our shoulders, even though there's still going to be a large weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, huge thank you to Kyle because Kyle does front this for us,
Yes.
and we
That's me.
can pay him back once
His
we
dad
realize
does. No, I'm kidding.
That's not true.
Kyle's buying rides.
Yeah.
We can pay Kyle back once we know the total number and
Yeah.
how much it is for us to do it.
And also shouts to Brad because
Yeah,
I mean he's got a lot of friends. I mean most of them are on this car, Apex and Weiss and all his normal sponsors, and he still reaches out to us, even though we're usually on a smaller scale than some of them. I mean Weiss has had a whole car, Apex has had a whole car. We're usually just a small portion of it, but he still reaches out to us to see if we want to help.
You
Obviously,
almost had a whole car.
true.
Yeah, that's close.
True. Obviously, we're a small part. Anything, he's kind of the same boat we are. where anything helps him.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
so but shouts to him for still continuing to reach out to us, seeing if we want to help out, and giving us the opportunity to see this stupid logo on a car, which is still, this is the 5th time we've done it, and it every time still can't get over it.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
Brad,
not
if you're
awesome.
listening, throw some Hail Mary blocks in that thing.
Especially
All
to
right,
the
I
leader.
want to get some onboard shots of that back bumper really hogging somebody's
Yeah.
lane. All
Yeah.
right.
Figure out before the race who has roof cams. Block the shit out of them.
Yes. Joe in the chat. So is there no largest donor prize? Didn't I just say that?
I think you said
You
there's
did.
a pool. I don't know
No,
if you
he
specifically
did.
mentioned it.
He said
North
there
of
was a
70.
pool?
Okay, so there's 3 things. Anyone that donates, put in the comment a suggestion of something funny you would like to see a driver do on the grid, because Brad is going to take his 3 favorites and make a funny reel out of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So get creative.
have we gotten any?
No. No, we've got a bunch of donations, but no one's actually put anything in. So that's one.
Good job, guys.
Don't
I have a good idea.
don't interrupt my train of thought. Like he does all the time. So any donation, put in an idea. Any donation north of 75 gets put into the pool. One person will be picked from there, and the top donor gets anything they want. Got it? Is that everything?
Yep.
That's
You-
all of it?
You literally said that once already, but we had to
Yes, but-
relive it,
Okay.
Joe
revisit it because Joe wasn't listening.
Needs to reopen his ears.
I'm not
So,
allowed to
those
give
are the details.
ideas for the TikTok challenge or whatever the hell we're calling this thing. But
Yeah, like, we're
2
calling it that
drivers
now.
eating a hot dog, Lady in the Tramp style. Somebody recommend it, please.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Everybody donate right now,
Oh my
and,
God.
And let it be like Cody Ware in like Ty Majeski or something, just because the height difference would be funny.
Yes.
give me Josh Williams and Brad Perez sharing a
Yeah.
hot dog.
No, I'm trying to watch the race. Never mind. No, I'm not even finna,
yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
Damn, we
Trying to-
sell shorts on the website.
Yeah, I'm
if you
gonna
need
need them. I'm gonna need.
Gonna need a new pair of shorts.
Yep.
them. Sorry, I'm in Walmart.
I'm looking for Josh Williams and a new pair of shorts.
Vegan Mike just sent Carteropoly that. Said he wore the helmet in case Austin came out to get some retribution.
We're here.
We're here, bitch.
All right.
I'm
well,
on your bumper.
I'm here to poke you in the eye.
so that is super exciting for us. We're really looking forward to it.
I love these weeks because
Yeah.
now I'm going to be glued to anytime Xfinity's on TV, I'm watching it.
Yeah, hell yeah. So keep moving on the news here. We got Spire Motorsports in the news because we learned this past week that Justin Haley is out.
Oh my God, who knew?
Yeah. Worst skip secret ever. Pretty much everybody saw this coming. I've kind of spoken out about how I dislike him, not as the person, but as the driver. I feel like he's gotten a whole bunch of shots and has not really done anything with any of them, hasn't really proven much of anything, but I do think he kind of got a raw deal this year.
Yep.
Obviously with getting Rodney on the car, and then early in the years when they switched a bunch of pit crew members, and then Rodney's gone, and I don't know if he really got a fair shake, but in comparison to his other 2 teammates, he is not even remotely close to either one of them. And I think it's more than justified to take him out of the ride. Thoughts?
Yeah, he got a bad deal.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
I like Justin Haley. I've always liked him, but he's one of those guys that it's, dude, just go run the Xfinity Series.
Yeah,
Like,
he's-
have some fun.
He's out of, I think he's out of chances.
He's done nothing.
He's
Not
done.
that he's had a million good chances. Like Suarez, I think, has had better chances than him, and Suarez has gotten some shit ass deals too. But Justin Haley, I mean, he was in a colleague car for 2 years when that team was fucking dreadful. And then
Was?
he gets a Rick Ware shot.
That's past tense?
AJ looked cool a couple weeks ago. Then he goes to Rick Ware, which they are just throwing everything they can away from that team.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, I'm going to the 7 car. This is my best opportunity yet. Rodney Childers is going to be my crew chief. Boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden, it's like 3 weeks into the season, Rodney's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Then he gets Sparks, who they replaced him because he wasn't a great crew chief.
Right.
So now they put him on the 7. I think they replaced him again. And then they lost their car chief, and their whole pit crew got picked or sniped from Hendrick, I think.
Yeah, I think went to
So
the
it's just
5.
like, it's like if this was his chance to show that he was able to stay and he should stay in the Cup Series, it's like how do you build anything? Like Chase Elliott, people harp on him all the time. Fire Alan Gustafson.
Yeah.
That's a championship winning crew chief. Justin Haley hasn't had a crew chief for half the season, and they're still like, you're not performing well enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it sucks for Justin, but I think there's still a spot for McCollig. I think he still has bonds there. And I think if they still have an Xfinity program next year, he can slide in over there, hopefully.
Well, Chris Rice was on Sirius, and they asked him about it, and he said, if there's room, we would love to have him, but I don't think we
Which
have
I
any
also
room.
gave the best option for him. They're literally doing a TV show to pick their 5th driver for their truck series. Stick Justin Haley on the TV show.
Yep. Norm's hot take of the week.
What the fuck was that? I didn't like that one at all.
I love that one.
I hated every second of that one. I can leave. That's my hot
The
take.
presidential music is still the best.
I thought it was circus music.
Nope.
No, it's a
No,
presidential.
it's the Norm's hot take
Yo.
of the week.
Hashtag no kings, dude. Shit. I'm just one of you people. I'm just one of the people.
That button is gonna get wore the fuck.
But yeah,
out.
aren't they doing their TV show thing? Just
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
Justin Haley late entry to the show, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
He
Although-
just comes in, dude.
hold on.
Smoke machine. He just rolls in his gas Cybertruck.
Have they talked anything about like that TV show? Because obviously they already announced Butterbean. So
I think
You okay
Cletus
over there?
McFarland
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
and
are you falling over there?
Punching
No, I
mics.
punched the mic.
Oh.
Cletus McFarland and I think who's the UFC guy? Dana White are hosting the show, aren't they? Isn't that
Something like
the
that.
Yeah,
lead
but how
Yeah,
many
rumor?
seats are
involved.
they filling? Because obviously there's one
4.
gone, so it's got to be the other 4,
4.
right?
I thought they're only filling one seat.
I mean,
they-
there's 4 that
I
are
assume,
that we don't
yeah,
know.
We've only heard
Yeah.
Butterbean's name
Yeah.
officially announced.
Yeah, spoiler alert. We'll get to
into
that in a
into
second.
the news.
Yeah. Who do we think is going there? I
For
mean,
the trucks?
no, to the 7. We're talking about the 7.
Oh,
Suarez.
Suarez. That's-
Everyone's talking about Suarez and
Bianchi basically broke it on the teardown last night. He
Right.
basically said, "I'm comfortable in saying that Spire will be making an announcement this week announcing Daniel Suarez to the 7 car."
Yeah. I mean, that's what everybody is saying, and that's pretty much a guarantee. It sounds like at this point, but why?
money,
Money.
fans.
He brings a
he
big fan
sells
base.
merch.
He's going to bring
Yeah.
sponsorship. I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's
Who did he
surprising to
have?
me because the TWG Global or whatever the hell the name of the company is that actually owns Spire.
Yeah, something like that.
They own so many large entities.
They
that
own
are-
like the
that are-
Lakers.
Yeah, like successful franchises and stuff. And obviously, when they came into the Spire deal, like they wanted to make a splash. Like they were spending money left and right, trying to get talent and stuff like that. Why would you go with is he just a stopgap? Like, is this just a 1-year deal, just like a prove it deal kind of thing, and then go to try to steal Kyle Busch the year after or something like that? Like, I feel like they've been trying to make this team successful. Why are you picking Suarez? I'm sorry. I like him as a person. He seems awesome. But
Yeah.
like we were talking about just a minute ago, he's gotten a Gibbs ride, a Haas ride, obviously the Trackhouse ride now. Like
Yeah.
not top tier equipment, but like B+ equipment
the
at
Gibbs car
multiple
was.
points in his
Yeah, the
career
Gibbs car
and
was.
has done
was.
dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I like him, but he's done dog shit.
My question
2
is
wins
too.
in 150 years.
My
Like,
question is too is
Yeah.
what is the I just said we both said money and sponsorship, but what sponsors would he bring that weren't Trackhouse? He's not bringing Tootsies with him.
nope.
Freeway. I think Freeway's his.
Yeah, because nobody else in Trackhouse runs
Telcel,
Freeway. He'll have a Telcel.
Coca-Cola.
He's got a Coke. Yeah, he's a Coke driver.
um,
That's like
Yeah,
it,
but Coke's
though.
not going to sponsor the whole damn car, the
No.
whole damn
No,
season.
what is that? I think it's the hotel thing, isn't
Oh,
it?
Clear Choice.
Yeah,
or
something,
something
choice.
like that,
They were on
something choice.
Ross's car. Tootsie's is on Ross's car.
Yeah,
I
Jockey.
Spinelli in the
think- I
chat.
think he
Suarez is
has
not bad, but he's not
sponsorship.
good.
He ain't taking Jockey. That's a Trackhouse sponsorship. Like
I think
He-
Suarez is like the thing that looks so bad is most of his time in Cup was for teams that didn't want him or were just a placeholder, like you said. You think the 7 is like Joe Gibbs? He was shipped out in a year. Haas, he was shipped out in 2 years, a year, and then he ends up at Trackhouse. They have to build from nothing. He has 2 good years, decent years there, makes the playoffs, couple wins, and then
2 wins.
Pitbull leaves. A couple is literally 2.
Yep,
That's what that is.
Yep.
And then Pitbull leaves, and he's seemingly done.
Well, it was
shortly
a
after.
combination of Pitbull leaving, which I think was his safety net,
Right.
and you now have they started the team with just him. Then you bring Ross in, who has a bunch of wins, who's in the news every week for good or bad. It doesn't matter. It's still eyeballs on the team, growing the team, does the Hail Melon, gets in the championship 4, all that. Then you add a third teammate who is he's 5 wins this year. I mean, I know
Yeah.
he's a road course specialist, but his ceiling is, we don't know his ceiling yet because he's already getting better on ovals. So now and then look who's coming behind you.
Yeah.
I think he was screwed from the start. His seat wasn't a placeholder until last year, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it turned into a placeholder.
Right. And like I said originally, I think Connor Zilic was probably a 2-year Xfinity prospect.
And then
And then he has this season he's having right now, which, I mean, lock Marty Lindley down. You just lost the other crew chief. Make sure Marty Lindley goes nowhere. But yeah, it was unfortunate for Suarez. I think he'll do better in the 7, obviously, next year. I hope they pick up some guys. I hate the KFB shit. Like, everyone's like, put KFB in the car. Like, you think that's going to be an improvement over RCR?
Mm-hmm.
Like, RCR is in a rebuild right now. Like, they've been talking about this for years. I think they're making some strides late in this season. Obviously, they're making the crew chief change. I don't think going to Spire, I don't think it's always better. And I don't think that would be much of an improvement over where he's at now. I think RCR can rebound. If I was Spire, though, I would have gone for another RCR driver.
Jesse Love.
I would have grabbed Jesse Love at any option I could.
Bro.
Just the headlines alone next year of Love versus Illich for Rookie of the Year, I think would have paid for that ride.
Ooh.
I think
Yeah.
if I was them and I had an open seat, Love would have been the guy I could go for. I would have gone for. I would have bought him out of whatever RCR deal he has. We'll get you in Cup now because you have no idea when you're going to Cup with RCR.
Yep.
That is seemingly a brick wall before you can get up there.
He's done okay in his couple cup starts too.
Yeah,
He hasn't done terrible.
I would have grabbed Jesse Love at the first chance I got. I love Suarez. I'm a big fan of Suarez, but just headlines alone, Love versus Illich next year, I think would have been a money making fucking dream come true for that team.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it would have been the best Rookie of the Year deal we've had for the past 4 or 5 years.
What was the last one we thought was going to be good that wasn't good? Who was
2 years
Gibbs
ago?
against? It
Zane
was
Smith versus
Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, I think we
and
thought
Noah,
that one.
all
And
at the same
Noah,
and
time.
Noah was a part of
We
it. That's
thought
right.
Yeah.
we hyped that one up the year before so much, and then that fell flat on its fucking face.
Yeah.
I think the only closest one before that, Chase Briscoe. I don't remember who he was going with. I think Cole Custer versus, I think it was Reddick.
Yeah, Custer and Reddick came up around the same time.
I think that was a good one because Cole Custer kind of shocked them with his win and kind of flipped the Rookie of the Year battle. But I can't think of a big Rookie of the Year battle we've had. in
We've
a
had
long
this
time.
conversation before.
Yeah.
It's
It's been a long
years.
time. Yeah.
But next year, it appears we're going to have one rookie.
Shit, yeah.
So I think that would have been a pick. I think I would have gone for him if I had the opportunity.
Yeah, right now, according to the Wikipedia, as of right now, it's only listed as Connor Zilic. This year was SVG and Riley Herbst.
Who?
Herbst, yeah.
Oh, he's still there?
Herbst.
I mean, we know Heim will probably make more starts next year, not full time.
Yeah, we had Ty and Noah in 23. I mean, Cindric, Harrison, and Todd Gilliland could have been good. Yeah, you had Chase Briscoe and Anthony Alfredo in 21. Yeah, you're thinking of the COVID year. That was Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, John Hunter Nemechek, Brennan Poole, and Quinn Houff.
Joe in the chat. Suarez is on par with Hocevar and McDowell. Can we agree on that? I couldn't disagree with you more. He is not on par with either one of them. Hocevar is fast all the time. He ends up finishing way further back because he makes dumb moves, but
Yeah.
he's a significantly faster.
I mean,
Driver.
stats wise,
Yo,
yeah.
Brett Moffitt won the Rookie
Sure,
of the
maybe
Year.
like if you look at the
Yeah,
raw
for
numbers
Michael
and stuff,
Waltrip Racing,
but
I think.
like average running position, not even close. I think both McDowell and Hocevar are good picks for that team. Maybe not McDowell for the longest time, but like he's consistent. He's really good on road courses. He's really good at super
He
speedways.
gets poles.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's fast. And Hocevar, if he could just straighten it out a little bit, be a little less dart without feathers, that
Yeah,
kid is a top 10. Yeah, Hocevar should be in the top 10 damn near every week.
Yeah,
with,
oh, yeah.
with the speed that kid brings.
I mean, I
Absolutely.
think
Suarez
that-
is, if you see Suarez in the top 10, you're like, oh, wow.
I saw something. You ever see like the weird stat pages where it's like random stats? And
Yes.
it's like time spent in this position.
Yeah,
Suarez, I think, had the most laps in 6th place this season.
it's good.
So, I mean, that's much higher than we expect or plan.
But he
for
does
that
not
car
have the
to be.
finishes to show.
But yeah, he either qualifies well and the team screws him, or he qualifies badly, drives up and he screws himself, whatever. But yeah, it's one of those things we talked about it with many drivers. You can't put a full race together.
Yeah. No.
And
Well-
at this point in his career, he should be.
But I think
With an average
Suarez-
finish of 21.
I think
not
Suarez is
great.
going to do fine there, but I think they could have, like I said, I think swing for the fences.
Yeah,
and
they
go
could have
for
gone
Love
other directions.
Yeah.
Would have been my move.
Suarez's average start this season is 23.5, an average finish of 21.
Oh, gain of 1.
Yeah.
Boy, looking through the Wikipedia of Rookie of the Year, we had some dark years. Like
oh, yeah.
2011, Andy Lally was Rookie of the Year. His competitors, TJ Bell and Brian Keselowski.
Nice.
2010,
So they're all spotters now.
Kevin Conway won Rookie of the Year. His competitor, Terry Cook.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Who?
Yeah.
Right?
And then you think about what we had the early 2000s with Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick and
Denny
Dale Jr.
Hamlin.
and Denny Hamlin. And
all right, we'll keep moving on some other news bits here. Colleague Racing is in the news because we learned that Ty Dillon spotter Joe White was fired after he arrived at Talladega.
So
yeah, that's weird. That
we
they
needed somebody to drive the bus down
Yeah, that's exactly
Clearly.
what it was.
because he literally drove the motorhome down and got fired as soon as he pulled in the parking lot.
You're gonna get fired.
Just the worst optics out of any situation we've seen since Mexico. It's Chris Rice is on Sirius XM an hour and a half before. We can't put any blame on the 10 team. It's just circumstances kind of thing.
He was
And
pointing the finger at the 24 too. He
and
was
then
like,
an
"Oh,
hour
he's
and a
like, if
half
someone runs
later-
you over at a red light, it's on them."
Yeah.
They fire the spotter, and then we hear 15 different stories supposedly from the spotter
Yes.
as to what happened.
Literally all of the last 7 days since we recorded this show has been finger pointing back and forth. Spotters pointing at other spotters, drivers saying, I didn't know, I did this, I did that. Spotters saying he pointed and mouthed pitting, and I thought he nodded. I thought
we
he
heard
got
one
it.
story where he waved at him from across the like the
Stand.
sky box or whatever the hell you want to call the spotter stand.
It's called the spotter stand.
Yeah, spotter stand. And then we had
Kinda
another
nailed it.
we had another story
take the
from
lead.
the same spotter who said he ran down, made it halfway, locked eyes with them and mouthed pointing down where pitting.
Kiss me.
And then he came
Oh.
out after he got fired and said, "Oh no, I went and talked to him to his
Yeah.
face and told him that
We
we were
had-
pitting, and he nodded at me."
We had no less than 6 different stories
This is after the 24 team said that they didn't say anything at all.
Yeah.
that they had no idea.
Yeah. And then
So
there was
for,
like,
like-
"Oh, it was too late."
For half the week, I'm sitting there, I'm like, the 24
actually
spotter
happened?
has to be the
Never
most
know.
oblivious guy in the world, according to the stories we're hearing.
Yeah.
Like a guy just ran halfway down the spotter stand because everyone stands in the same spots every week. They have their spots. So if you're seeing the 10 spotter, and
He's
you
here
know,
for a reason.
you know that he's normally 25 people to your right, and you can now see him. He's coming down for a reason. He's not pissing in a fucking water bottle.
Mm.
And he locks
Little
eyes
trucker
with you
bomb.
and points or does anything. That's not, hey, we're going to take the low lane or we're going to run middle. No, he's coming down to tell you something.
Right. And if it was the case that the 10 did make the effort and the 10 tried, whether it was
Yeah.
received or not, why is the team instantly firing him?
Yeah.
It's not
Because it
it's
was
not the 10
also-
team's fault at all. It's on the 24. They ran us over. If you're at a red light and someone hits you from behind, it's not your fault. But hey, guess what? The guy that guy's fired.
Yeah.
It was also, I think, the radio communication. He didn't do himself any favors because he said over the radio, I told the 24 you're pitting. So that was our discussion last week with the waving and stuff like that. If the spotter tells you he knows, why are you going to go through the extra effort?
Yeah.
So it was a fucking shitstorm. And then they didn't do themselves any favors this week with apparent lack of communication in the team because Ty Dillon almost killed a guy on pit road. So, I mean, it's all.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
that team's a mess.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Are we blaming the spotter for that one too?
Yeah. And Letarte was like, I couldn't agree with that any less. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Why they have their tire in my
The-
exit?
it's
like
in
it's
their
in
own
the
it's in
box.
their
box.
own pit box, bro.
I don't know what's
Bosey
going
went
on
off
over there.
on Twitter last night. Obviously,
Fuck
he's
I love
he's a
Bosey.
pit guy,
Right.
so he was like, "What was that? Like, you could have ran
Yeah.
over his legs."
I mean, we've been talking about Colleague for years, obviously, and the culture there just seemed so awesome. And then I called this forever ago. I was like, they are spreading themselves fucking thin,
Yeah.
and things are coming apart at the seams. And now we're gonna add 5 more teams, and you guys can't even figure out how to communicate with another Chevy team.
And it's
Yeah.
the thing is, like, the spreading themselves thin, like you lose performance. The issues
They
they've
don't
run
even have
into
performance.
haven't been performance issues, but it's been the result of spreading yourself too thin and needing that money that
Right.
you're firing or getting rid of somebody like a Justin Haley that you guys have a long-term relationship with, and you're replacing him with somebody who's buying the ride with Ty Dillon, and all of a sudden the team's in the headlines for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Spinelli, no, that was Ty Gibbs.
That was Gibbs. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, and I hate it because I want them to do well.
We've always liked
Yeah.
Colleague.
Yeah.
Like when we started this show, we were big Colleague fans, and
Yeah.
like you said, we all brought it up years ago, especially you, talking about 3 cup cars. What was this? Did they have 3 or 4 Xfinity cars
They-
back then?
It was always 2 cup cars, and they ran was
It was
the
3 full?
16 at the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think was their option car
And
that
every
SVG ran a
and
bunch.
every
and stuff.
car had some damn version of a company that Matt Collig owned on it, and you were like, that's not gonna last.
Yeah, you can't take the money out of one of your pockets and put it in the other pocket and eventually make money.
Yeah.
Unless you're running well,
Unless you're Rick Hendrick.
or unless you're Gene Haas because you just have more money than God.
Yes.
But yeah, I hate it because this, like Norm said, it's just a horrible look. You know, you're on Sirius
It was literally an
defending your
hour
team,
before.
which is great, and that's why I love Chris Rice because he loves his team and he really cares. And
He goes to
whatever,
war for them.
But then you look like an asshole when you instantly fire the guy, and then I don't believe what you're saying
Mm-hmm.
because it's not our fault. You know, the 10 team did everything they could, but that guy's fired.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you just be honest? We made a mistake, and that person's no longer with us. You know, don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also,
I don't like it.
DBC this week, they talked about the whole thing a little bit. Jimmy Spencer's on, so it's all over the place. Jimmy Spencer's funny because he doesn't care what anyone thinks.
No, he does not.
But he's like, and them last week, like the TV guys were saying it's unfortunate that the 24 got into the 10. Like, no, the 10 fucking wrecked him. Like, it's still, you just wrecked the points leader. Like, that's still a big deal, whether it's a on-track accident or not. Like, there's still somebody to blame for wrecking the points leader, and you need to be more alert about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's not just like, oh, shucks, it happened. This is a big fucking deal.
Well, we'll see how
It
things
would be
go
an aw-
next year.
It
when
would
they,
be an aw shucks if it was like Ty Dillon and Riley Herbst got into
Yeah.
it. You know.
right. In the Colleague news, we also learned that Butterbean Queen will be driving the Colleague Ram truck entry,
Hell yeah.
the first announced driver there. So,
Happy for him.
uh,
Still wondering how that program's going to do.
I'm hoping for nothing
Yeah.
but the best from that program.
I do.
Yeah,
I want it to succeed, but it's Colleague, brand new manufacturer. They're going to have zero data, zero anything, and it's Colleague. I say again. It's-
they
it-
have to hire 5 more teams.
Which obviously
I
we
think
talked about
they're
how much
absorbing somebody.
Dodge is footing a shit ton of the bill, so that may help them. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for Butterbean. The kid deserves it. He dominated an ARCA this year.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely
I'm excited
dominated.
for him to have
I
the
smoked his
opportunity.
ass,
I'm just
actually.
I'm just worried now with 2 Cup cars, 3 Xfinity cars, and 5 trucks.
I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
They got to
Wow.
slim down.
I don't
the
think they're
Xfinity
going to have an
program.
Xfinity program next
You think
year.
they're going to close the whole program?
Yeah. I think they're going to do some
Well,
deal
they've
with
done
Spire.
Dog shit.
I think they're taking over some of Spire's trucks, and Spire's going to take over their Xfinity program. I think there's got to be something going on there because we have to assume Daniel Dye is going to the Ram truck program because they announced it at his dad's Ram dealership.
Oh.
So Daniel Dye,
Yep.
we're assuming is going trucks. Rumor has it Christian Eckes is going back to trucks. So it sounds like their entire Xfinity program's moving backwards to trucks.
Okay.
There's been rumors of both, whether they're substantiated or not. We don't know. There's been also rumors that fucking Haley Deegan's coming back to run trucks, that Tony Breidinger is signed on for their truck program, Frankie Muniz. So, like, a lot of these rumors are like, are you guys really trying to make a successful program? Or are you trying to cash that money?
I think it would be a smart move for anyone that's trying to do that rebuild, do the, as we called it, the John Hunter, especially with Stellantis really wanting to get to Cup, maybe even as early as 27. You know, if you move down into their truck program and you put on a show of any kind, that could absolutely fast track you away to Cup because that's going to be really your only way.
Right,
Yeah.
which
You
is
know,
what I was saying a couple weeks ago, talking about like Suarez or like Corey LaJoy or somebody like that, where it's like if you want to get to Cup, and the Suarez deal, obviously we didn't know he'd be taking over the 7, so it makes no sense for him to do it now, knowing that you're going to stay in Cup. But for these guys that want nothing but a Cup ride, maybe now going to the Truck Series is your fastest way to get back into Cup.
Oh, 100%
Yeah,
is
we've
because
talked
they're
about
going to
that,
be
yeah.
adding charters. Like,
Yeah.
Otherwise you're trying to take a ride. That is going to be a new ride.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, we think 27 silly season is going to be wild with a lot of movement and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people in the pipeline, especially in Xfinity, even in truck with Heim. Like, there's people waiting for those rides. If you're not better than them, chances are you're not, because Heim won them all.
Yeah.
That is going to be your best way to do it, and fast.
Silly season next year is going to be insane. This sport will look very different in 27. I think
so,
you're
too.
going to have a lot of different asses in different seats, and it's going to be like, this has been a quiet year because
There's a lot.
everybody's locked up. But next year, there's a lot of contracts.
We
I
could have
contract years.
think Bianchi said it on the teardown that every major team has at least 1 or 2 contracts expiring next
And
year.
that's not to say that any of them are going to move, and
But they could.
they could. if they
Right, but we
want
could
to.
also have upwards of like 10 charters floating around at the end of
Yes.
next year.
Yeah.
Say the 2311 and front row thing doesn't work out. There's 6 charters.
Right.
That are going to need
Right.
to find a home. Dodge comes in a cup. They're going to provide charters for their new manufacturer. That's been their whole thing since the start of the charter program. So they could, boom, 4 charters just appeared for Dodge on top of any other team that currently wants to switch to Dodge.
Yeah.
Assuming that colleague's going to go Dodge, boom, add 2 more charters to them. They're now a 4-car Dodge team. Who knows what they could do? Obviously, 3 team is the max these days, but new manufacturer, they could bend some rules for that.
Right.
So, I mean, it's 27 is going to be crazy. Hopefully this year, lawsuit aside, is pretty quiet and remains quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But the lawsuit, we know 2311 is planning on staying around next year no matter what. We don't know if front row is.
We don't.
They've been really quiet about this. If they lose the lawsuit in December, we could maybe not see those 3 cars in Daytona.
If they lose, they're screwed.
Yeah.
They don't have the funding that 2311 does. So we'll see. All right, we'll keep moving on. We got a couple other bits of news to talk about. We got RCR in the news this week because we learned that Jim Pullman will be moving from Junior Motorsports atop the box for the 7 to the number 8 of Kyle.
I saw
Hülkenberg.
some negative comments about that. I don't see how you could be against that.
Negative in what sense?
Like, why would he go to RCR? They suck. Like, that's every crew chief's dream is I could fix that team. I could be the guy that turns
I
that
could
team
fix
around.
I could fix her.
Yeah, like that's literally like every single semi-successful crew chief in the lower series thinks they can go up and improve on something.
Oh, and look at his track record. He
Yeah.
already made JRM what it is.
Yeah, you're going to be a potential 2-time Xfinity champion. I don't even know his stats before that.
Yeah.
But he could be a 2 years in a row championship champion in Xfinity as a crew chief. You're going to the 8 team with one of the best drivers of all time, working for one of the most legendary owners of all time that are having some struggles right now. And apparently they don't know who's running the teams and who's doing this and that. They're firing crew chiefs, hiring crew chiefs. This could be the perfect opportunity. And much like drivers, there are not many seats in the Cup Series.
100%.
Yep.
So you take any opportunity you can. If you do well at Penske or RCR next year, we've seen this. I mean, Hendrick's done it. Spire's done it. These teams
Will pay.
will steal.
I think you nailed every point.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else to add. I think it's a good move for them. It sucks for JRM, but they also have Rodney
No, but
coming
this
in.
is also Junior's
True.
mantra. Junior says it's not only drivers, it's every crew guy that has worked here that is now in the Cup Series. I am proud to say they came through JRM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he
JRM
built-
track record of getting people
Yeah.
promoted.
Well, that was
is
the whole
long.
point. He built Chance 2 to be a stepping stone to the big time.
Right.
That legacy continues with JRM. And like you said, Junior has always said that every time a driver, Reddick, Chase, Noah, anytime any of his employees get a chance to move up, he's not upset. He's proud because
Exactly.
they were a part of their process. So
Zilich.
it's the same thing. Zilich, yeah.
Yeah, but he
Um,
says it. I remember an episode not too long ago. He said it specifically, like even crew guys.
Yes.
He goes,
Very.
so and so. He's the car chief on the 17 now. He was building shocks here 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He goes, that's awesome.
He says it with pride in his voice.
As he should.
Yep.
100% should.
And Pullman does have, they mentioned this again on the Teardown Earth this morning. He does have next gen experience because he was involved. Remember back, if we go way back in time to the development of the next gen, remember RCR was part of the developing team for
Yeah,
the
what
next
if they-
gen.
They like still make proprietary stuff for the next
Yeah.
gen.
So and apparently he was heavily involved with the next gen development with RCR back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah. I'm
think
intrigued.
it's good
And I don't think they've
I-
said who's going to be the crew chief on the 7 next year.
No, they haven't.
It's got to be Marty Lindley, right?
One would
so.
think.
I would think so.
Because I don't know if they're going to continue the 88 program or what they're doing there. We know Rodney's going to the 1.
Yeah.
So he's either going to get the good crew chief from the 1 car or the good crew chief from the 88 car.
Pretty much.
Like Justin is in no danger.
They'll be fine. All right. Keep moving here. We got some NASCAR news because they announced the most popular driver top 10 Voting is out. Chase Elliott fans, close your ears. We don't need you guys to do this again.
Yeah, stop.
That's why
Uh,
Steve's been so quiet this episode.
Yeah.
He's been just
If I find out
refreshing
you
and voting.
voted once, you're fired.
I've actually voted 13 times. This
Get
whole
out.
time.
Well, you're fired. Get out.
I still think it's dumb that you can vote every day.
I hate that.
It's awful.
It should be
I've
once
never
per
done
account.
That once.
Yeah. I have. I've done once. I think.
I
Never.
think I've done some maybe like try to like get.
I think when they,
I usually-
I think it was the year that LaJoy was in the top 10. I was like, I'll go on and do it once.
Yeah.
I've done it more than once. But like, it's the people that like
Every day.
religiously like set their alarm to vote at 7 a.m. because it resets.
Chase fans.
No, they
Yeah.
set their siren up to wake them
Yeah,
up.
like I've done it, and like I wonder if I'll
Nice.
make a difference. And I voted for like I think I chose 3 days to vote for 3 different people. But I usually vote once when I get the email, and then I forget it happens.
So the top 10 list that has come out thus far in no particular order, we got C. Bell. Not really surprised to see him in it.
His wife votes every day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
SVG.
Love it.
That's no surprise at all.
No.
I think
He's
it's
the
awesome. He's got multiple countries.
He is
pulling
the
for
most
him.
likable dude in the garage. I'm sorry. I'll throw that out there.
Don't
Yeah,
be
but he's
sorry at
also,
all.
like,
But I agree with that
Probably
wholeheartedly.
like people's like least favorite because of the
Domination.
pure domination he put forth on us during the summer.
Yeah, how could you be mad at that though? He's the nicest man in the world.
It was the
guy's also a
amount.
unit.
It was just the frequency that it happened. That if
Yeah,
he did it,
well, that was NASCAR's fault
yeah,
for
if he did it
jamming
over the
them all
course
into
of
2 months.
8 months, hell yeah, cool, yeah, it's a road course. We get to see SVG do good today. Where it was like week 1, he's winning. Week 2, he's winning. Week 3, oh, oval. Week 4, oh, he's winning again. Like it was too much on top of each other.
I'm getting distracted by Dad in the chat over here, just hitting on people, and he's also talking about my
Yeah.
nipples via text. So that's not distracting.
Why is he
I
talking
promise.
about my legs?
I don't know.
See,
He's
he's got
texting me about my nipples.
530s on his car. And
Yeah.
Taylor,
like,
relax.
still
All right,
wide.
carrying on. We got a Chase Elliott, no surprise there. Ryan Blaney as well. Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Ross
Bush
Chastain.
is a surprise. I think
Why?
Bush, he has Chase Elliott type fans that are so diehard that they're voting every day.
Yeah, so why is it a surprise?
I don't think it's the number. I think it's the the adamance of them. Like I think they're attacking.
Yeah, I don't know why you're at all surprised. He's had an army for years.
Yeah. He has.
Just because he sucks
Even
right
when-
now
even-
doesn't mean he doesn't
even-
have fans.
Even when everybody, like
There's a
90% of the fan
bus.
base hated him, how much M&M's merch did we see?
Everywhere.
track, yeah.
And the KFB bus that we see at Pocono every year, they repainted the whole damn thing when he got
They
moved to a new-
rebranded their bus.
They spent probably thousands of dollars redoing that bus when he moved to RCR.
That was
like
it's still the coolest bus in the
it's
world.
sick. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Larson, Chastain, Byron, Logano, and Hamlin. So
Hamlin's a
Hamlin was the surprise.
yeah, it kind of is, but he's had an army of fans for a while. It's just the vocal fans of
I
everybody
think it's
else hate him.
both Denny and KFB. It's like the loud minority. As always seems like it's them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've just been around so long that you
Yeah.
event like even if you just grow a little bit each year, you know, he's been in the sport for 20 years. He's bound to be
Yeah.
up there because that
You know what
people,
I feel bad for?
the old guard, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the last ones that, you know, at a certain age, it's like it's hard to root
Did you
for the
say
guy
Byron
that's
was on that
19.
list?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's
That
a surprise.
Shocks the hell out of me.
That one's the most surprising. I
I
was going to
feel
ask.
really bad for Levi's computer and phone because they're going to light on fire with him voting for Denny as much as he
I heard he
possibly
went
can.
out and bought a bunch of new phones.
Oh, he's going to be like one of those content creators that has to have like 8 phones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he's just starting a bot farm in his basement.
You know those data centers? He's got one.
Yeah.
Where'd all the water in this town go? Oh, they're cooling his data center.
Last bit of news that I wrote down is some F1 news. We found out that they signed a deal with Apple TV to go behind a paywall for all their stuff.
What a fucking shot in the foot.
Yeah, we're still trying to recover from doing that 20 years ago.
Like
That was a mistake.
the fact that they were on, now we're a NASCAR podcast, but this was big news because obviously the TV ratings have been getting alarmingly close lately because ours have been really bad. Theirs have been good. I'm very interested to see what comes out this week because they were on at the same time in the
Yeah.
same country.
Right.
But we're back on network, so I hope the numbers are better. Stop putting us on fucking USA.
Mm-hmm.
But like they were on the largest sports network in the world.
Yeah.
You are going to get so many and this is how ESPN works, because it was the same way when they had, well, they have it again now, but when they had hockey back in the 90s, it was all over Sports Center, commercials, advertising during football games.
They do a
and baseball
wonderful job
games.
of promoting.
As soon as they didn't have the NHL anymore, you could watch the entire hour of Sports Center and they would maybe have one hockey highlight.
Yeah, maybe in the top 10 when something wild happens.
Exactly. So now with F1, same thing. You watch ESPN, you watch Sports Center, they're covering the race. You're watching a college football game, which are
It's on the ground.
keep that thing on me. You watch a college football game, which is like outside of the NFL, probably the biggest sport in the country. They're gonna have a commercial or a little hit on the screen saying that when the F1 race is on this weekend. You're gonna get those casual fans. Not to mention, you're gonna get a ratings bump from look at what happened to the NHRA last week.
Yeah.
They were on Fox. I think it was a lead up. It was either a football game that led into NHRA or vice versa. I don't know, but their ratings were better than NASCAR last week because we think people left the TV on while watching football and accidentally watched drag racing.
Yeah.
You're going to get that on ESPN if, let's say, there's a practice session on Saturday evening because of the time difference, and you get the end of a college football game and poof, right into F1, you're going to get a ratings bump. Now you're going to put it behind. You've seen unbelievable growth the last 5 years because of the Netflix series. I was an F1 fan back in the day, like in the 90s and early 2000s, when no one in America knew what it was. Like, they knew what it was, but it was a niche.
Yeah, Dan knew it before it was
No,
cool.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
it was a niche.
Fucking emo kid.
It was a niche. You had to have was it?
Then they went mainstream and I stopped watching it.
And then I lived in Alston before it was cool to live in Alston.
Fucking Christ. I'm trying to give you some fucking perspective, you piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, keep going. Keep yapping.
Hate you. It was not a big sport. Now they've grown massively, and it's almost like a mirror of what happened to NASCAR in the 90s. Niche southern southeast sport. All of a sudden they're growing, they're getting big TV deals. Now we're getting tracks in Texas and California and all this, and Bianchi kind of went off on it earlier. I didn't even know this. Apparently they're now not going like Spa, one of their most historic tracks. They're going every other. It's on a rotational schedule. They're not going every year. Imola, they're not going to anymore because they're going to race in a parking lot in Miami.
They're going to be a victim
And
of their own growth.
They're almost mirroring what NASCAR did
Yeah.
when they were massive. But this is like slamming the door shut because we saw it firsthand with NASCAR when they had 6 Amazon races. And what was it every week? I don't have Amazon. I'm not paying for that. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to be even worse.
This is going to be a lot worse. And I agree with everything that you said. Another thing that I kind of thought of is, their recent growth in,
Sorry.
way too close to the mic. Their recent growth in the States is completely based on the Netflix show, right?
100%.
Like, that's exactly why people are doing it. People, I don't think, have been fans long enough to be diehard enough to get yet another streaming service just to watch it.
Honestly,
I think a lot of people are very burnt out by this streaming service. Then you have another streaming service, then another streaming service. If you stuck with the ESPN deal, yes, it was less money, but for everything that you said, that ESPN is going to do a much better job promoting it, you're going to have a better outcome long term. And let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. I was going to piggyback off that.
No, you're going to interrupt. With Disney being a part of ESPN or ESPN part of Disney, whatever, people that have Disney already have ESPN.
Plus,
so if it was going to be on ESPN Plus,
Yep.
people already have that, whether they have kids. Most people,
Hulu.
Exactly.
It's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN are all in the same package. So if I want to get ESPN Plus, I now have the other two.
right?
And
Or chances are you already had it because you use one of the other ones,
Yes.
and you're just like, I don't use
got
that,
it
but
for-
it's just a part of the package.
I got that whole package for free when I had Verizon.
Yeah.
I had Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN just because I had a Verizon cell phone.
Yeah. And nothing against Apple TV because Apple TV has some great content. I have it just because it's a part of like the storage plan
Yeah.
that I get. But
Ted Lasso season 4 coming up, baby.
nothing against Apple TV, but it's not as big as the other ones. I think it was a huge mistake to go exclusively on Apple.
I like you just said that these newer fans haven't been fans long enough. I honestly, if NASCAR announced tomorrow that they were going exclusively on Hulu, I would probably be like thinking, like, do I really want to pay for another?
Hey, I mean, you're
And
gonna.
I'm going to, but me as a diehard of the sport for 30 some odd years,
You'd be pissed about it.
I'd be pissed, and I wouldn't be an instant like purchase. I'd be like, really? Like I'd be.
You'd be
know
like,
what I mean?
oh, I have to.
Exactly.
But other fans that have been a fan for 2 years, they're like, I'm
Fuck
not doing that.
The same
And
shit.
I think they are going to hurt immensely because
I
of
think
this.
it's F1, and I think Carter Opley said it perfectly in the chat. F1 thinks they're way cooler than they really are. I agree with that.
You don't have a strong enough foundation. My whole point is that they don't have a strong enough foundation in the States to do this.
I read a thing when this happened the other day, or when this got announced. The same shit happened apparently at the MLS, the soccer league.
Yeah.
They were growing. Teams were popping up all over the country. It was the most popular it had ever been, and then they signed a deal with Apple TV, and now they're irrelevant again.
Yep. And then they plummet.
They
So-
just, I think it could be successful. I think they just need to act fast, and they need to start pumping F1 shit onto Apple Plus now. Like you need to, if you're going to do this,
They dropped the plus.
Yeah, it's just
whatever,
Apple TV.
Apple TV, you need to create a TV show like your Drive to Survive. You need to have that ready to go on Apple.
I wonder, is that going to affect that show?
Yeah.
It's
You
going to be
need
gone.
Yeah.
Wow. What are you doing?
And it has to.
I didn't even think
Apple's,
about that.
Apple's in direct competition with Netflix. There's
I-
no way they continue the Drive
I
to
didn't even
Survive
think
program.
You
about
say that,
that.
but NASCAR streams on Amazon, but they still have a Netflix show.
Yeah, but it's not an
Yeah.
exclusive rights deal.
But I think act fast. You need to get your Drive to Survive type show on Apple.
They
Give
need to just
people-
take that entire thing and just move it.
Give people another reason to go there. Create a Ted Lasso type show for F1.
I already saw people saying that the next year's Ted
They
Lasso is
need
going to be
to-
him with a struggling F1 team.
That's
Apple-
gonna, if they force that crossover into Ted Lasso, I'm gonna be bummed.
Yeah.
because I love Ted Lasso. But create your own version of that, like NASCAR tried to do with the Crew and failed horribly.
Oof.
But
Oh God, I forgot about that.
I think if you want to succeed, you can't be like subscribe now and in a year we're gonna have races on there. I think you need to pump F1 into this.
Yeah.
Put that movie on there right
F1
now. Put the TV shows.
Yeah,
You know,
F1
the movie, I think, is
F1
already
needs
on.
to pray that Apple TV hitches their wagon to F1 and pumps it
Yeah.
like crazy.
And this is
if
all-
if Apple's just buying it to like hope that it brings more people their way and they're not going to pump it like crazy, which I don't think is the case, but if that is the case, they're screwed.
I think this is direct result of the F1 movie, because wasn't that an Apple produced?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think that
That's
was
why
an
I
Apple,
originally thought it was going straight to streamer. Because it was an Apple.
like at the end of the
movie.
trailer, it popped up an Apple
We got
logo.
Sports Stooge in the chat. Getting your shirt on your birthday. You're welcome.
Yep, he's going with Don to Phoenix
But
Championship.
cool.
weekend.
See you guys there.
Apple is great. I've said it before. They've had
Oh, yeah.
some great original movies. They have
Yeah.
really good TV shows. Ted Lasso, I love that show. Severance, Silo, I heard is really good. Gray Horses or something with Gary Oldman. They have some really good stuff on Apple. So if F1 can,
Norm's hot take of the week.
I need Norm's movie review of the week.
Yes. Oh, we need Norm's entertainment review of the week.
Norm's show corner of the week.
you know what's bad? I've been like trying to sit down to watch all the Bad Boys movies.
I haven't seen the
Because
last
there's
couple.
an ongoing joke that pays off in like the fourth movie that I kind of just want to get the
I've
enjoyment
seen the
out
first
of.
two 100 times a piece.
Yeah.
Have not seen where there's two new ones.
Forever.
Have not seen the two newest ones.
But-
But yeah, I
Yeah.
I
I've
just
watched
think
this
this
week.
is I think this is an absolute joke. And Steve in the chat, even though Steve's in the room, so I don't know why Steve put it in the chat when he could have just used his microphone.
I was talking to Carter Opley.
Oh, okay. Did you see the price of the merch at Coda this weekend?
No, I didn't even look.
Hoodies were like
I've been there.
$250.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, they
hat,
think-
A
they
hat
think
was
they're
over
over
$100.
Hat was $100.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happens when they go to Vegas or Miami. It's
There
the
was
same
a-
exact
yeah,
shit.
There was a Ferrari like
insane.
uniform jacket that was $500.
$500.
I almost shit
See, the
myself.
problem is F1 probably is as cool as they think they are, but they're still like gaining regular people as fans.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Just
not billionaires
because
walking around that place.
All these actors and singers and stuff like that go to the races for the publicity
once a year.
doesn't mean that's your fan base.
Yeah.
They think it is.
Yeah, because you get the hype of, oh, this celebrity wants to be on pit road, or this celebrity's waving the flag, or this guy's
Yeah.
hanging out with Lewis Hamilton, doesn't mean that every one of your fans can afford a $500 t-shirt.
I also
Normal
saw-
people can't afford 1% people
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah, I also
No, that's
saw
insane.
a guy going through all the merch prices. Apparently, you can get all of the stuff online for like half the price.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
just a
that-
surcharge for getting it at the track, which in NASCAR, Trackhouse gives us shirts every year. They're like, you want 2 shirts for the price of 1? Take them.
Yeah, I got this and my SVG shirt, 2 for $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
Shirt
insane.
is sick, by the way.
That's a solid deal. Thank you.
If you want to grow, you have to appeal to the masses,
Yeah.
and they are appealing to the 1%.
I say
And the
that-
1% is the 1% because it's only 1% of the people.
Not to mention that you're doing it at, so you have 3 American races, which I still think is stupid. That's a global series. You should be going to one race in each country that you go to.
That being said,
Yeah.
the United States is the size
True.
of 10 countries in
But-
Europe. So
You save that expensive merch shit for the Miami and the Vegas when the elite are going to those ones. Those ones aren't the normal people races.
Yeah.
COTA is the normal
A
people
half
race.
hour outside of Austin, Texas is not it.
No.
No, COTA is that's the everyman normal people are
Real
going
race
to that
fans.
race.
That's
Real
where
race
we
fans
would
are going
go.
to COTA.
Yeah.
Vegas and Miami are for rich people to show off that they bought a suite or they
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
oh,
Pulp-
that being said,
Pulp in their
speaking
yacht.
of suites,
That being said,
did you guys see the Playboy Mansion they're building off Turn 1 at Coda?
Oh, I did.
no.
So the
Bro.
top of turn 1 is going to be a giant building with like suites and a swimming pool. Someone was saying, I think Norm said, he goes, all the spotters are going to be in the fucking swimming pool off turn 1.
It's like a infinity pool that's looking over Turn 1. It's built on the very top of the hill as you go up the hill into Turn 1. So
It's
it's,
fucking
overlooking
wild.
the track,
So they
literally
get rid
where
of
the
those
spotters
grandstands?
stand.
Wow.
It's going to be wild, and you're going to have Freddie just floating around in the pool like, yeah, car inside.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, let's keep moving here. That's all I got for news bits. Do you guys have anything else that you wanted to add in the news segment, or shall we talk a little Talladega?
Don in the chat asking who else is going to Phoenix. Kyle will be in Phoenix.
That will be me. I will
I'm
be there.
Not.
Go to Dega.
Let's go to Dega. I want
We can do
to
that.
go to Dega.
Dega, baby.
All right, let's do a little.
Noom, 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 noom. Wah.
Talladega. We had a triple header weekend at Talladega Super Speedway. We had the Love's RV Stop 225, the United
Decent name.
Rentals 250,
Good name.
Solid.
and the Yellowwood 500.
Love that name.
Good name.
Honestly,
I think it was a
always-
good. I think it's the best trio of
Yeah.
normal names we've had this year.
Joe
Yeah.
Sanchez said it in the Discord. I'm going to
Joe
reiterate
Sanchez?
it. Sanchez says in the Discord, stop advertising yellow sponsors on
Oh.
the pylon.
Oh, I said that last
Oh,
night
yeah.
too.
We were all saying it in Discord.
Every time I always say yellow because I'm from the north.
It is yellow.
Yellowwood.
no, it's yellow. It's Yellowwood.
The
Yellowwood.
logo is yellow.
Yeah, but he was saying
Yeah,
name.
but the name
Yeah, I
is
know.
YELLA
I got it.
Wood
I got it.
because
Old.
Marty McFly's yellow.
old Yellowwood out behind the
I'm gonna
shed.
take
We're
them
gonna
out
put him
back.
down.
I asked
Stop
him to
doing
do that.
Stop putting yellow on the pylon. Every time the entire thing would flash yellow and then the Yellowwood logo would
I'm
pop
like,
up.
who's dead?
Or
Yeah.
even Brez Tree was popping up in yellow, not even in their logo. Yellow stripes would start flying around the screen, and then Brez Tree would fucking pop up. Stop putting yellow on the pylon. That
Agreed.
is for emergencies only.
Yeah.
right. All right.
But I will say, I always forget Yellowwood is a thing until the fall Talladega race.
What? Yellowwood?
That I forget that it's even a brand because we never see it anywhere.
Oh,
and
no.
Then for a week, it's all I hear, and then I'll forget. by
Oh, you don't
tomorrow.
have it up your way?
We probably actually, yeah, we do. There's a Lumber Liquidators, and I think they sell it.
Yeah,
but I
the
don't.
Cape Cod lumber that like all the stuff from the
Yeah.
for the deck and all the
Oh.
house projects. I bought a ton of
Real
it.
quick news. Did you see that weird Tide deal?
Yeah.
Tide is
yeah.
like sponsoring pit lane at Phoenix.
Yeah.
Super weird. Love it.
You get to see
That's
a
some
Tide car in
F1
person.
shit.
And a Tide ride in person. Yeah.
That's
Can't
sick.
wait.
That's some F1 shit. Tide is literally sponsoring a line on pit road.
I was like, I may have to just put in credentials just so I can go see the Tide ride in person.
Yeah, right.
Bye, Steph.
Later, nerd. No, I could add her to me.
You think getting credentials for a playoff race at Loudon was difficult? Championship weekend might be.
Oh yeah, I'm probably not going to get approved for it. I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to go as a fan and enjoy myself. Truck race. We had the first winner not named Corey Heim or Lane Riggs since June 7th.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
The last person to win blew up his pelvis.
Oh yeah, it was Stewie.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Aw.
The last winner hasn't been able to walk for
Well,
4
we-
months.
We saw him
Nah,
at Loudon.
dude.
He was walking. He was
Dude
trucking
was-
at Loudon.
Dude's
Yeah.
limber.
Crutch,
now, dude.
crutching it. Yeah, when Stuart Friesen won, it was Michigan.
Nice joke.
I want to say. Yeah, so we got to see our local boy, Mr. Gio Ruggiero.
Big
Yeah,
win.
that's really cool.
Big listener.
Allegedly.
Obviously, big fan of the show. Yeah, super cool. Gio's good
Gio
dude.
Ruggiero.
Listener.
Seekonk.
Also Freddie Kraft spots for him. That's cool. Obviously, DBC, we're like best friends now.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout Seekonk Speedway,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
our closest track.
A lot of good memories there. I've never been to a race there, but
Yeah,
the gym.
that's right. You haven't.
many years of dust off.
I have left there on a stretcher once. It was fun.
I almost got arrested there once.
I just went to the thrill show last
you were just
weekend,
there.
I think.
I got drunk at dust off when you got in an argument with the Speedway owners.
You know, turn one where that little outcrop is, where the safety car is. I hit that wall straight.
Oh.
Guy, when
On
we were
what?
there,
When he did demo derby.
Demo.
Didn't you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Guy,
The
we
figure
were
eight
there,
demo.
he
Is it a car show? Like what?
No.
he got spun, slammed driver's door into turn 4, like right after like the little exit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, slammed it, got taken away in the like ambulance and
Speaking
everything.
of-
Like
It's happened there quite a
Yeah,
few
it was
times.
Today's the anniversary when I picked up the Focus.
big hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Yeah, he led a race best 37 out of the 90. So not like something he lucked into.
Yeah.
at all.
Also,
Yeah, no.
shout out Corey Heim. I mean, hell of a teammate.
He started on the pole too, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Those
did.
trucks, watching those trucks in the draft is terrifying.
And then you watch Tony Breidinger in the back, who was the same teammate.
The only other Tricon winner outside of Corey Heim.
Yeah.
Under the Tricon flag, which I didn't know.
You're doing great.
Corey Heim being the only one that's actually locked in to the Final Four. The other 3-point spots are up for grabs.
Wanted to give
The optics of that going into this race were so funny. The other 7 guys in the round of 8 were separated by 4 points
Yeah.
Yeah.
going into this race, and Corey Heim's locked in.
yeah,
Raja ran really well up front.
No,
Got a
little-
little loose towards the end.
allegedly. A little upset with that.
Yep. I will say
Oh, I mean, he definitely got loose. I watched the replay again this morning.
It was fun watching those two. I think Corey laid back for him for that stage win. Corey and him were side by side, and I think
Yeah.
they had a plan, and I think they executed it. It was fun to watch them work together all day until the end, where they didn't work together. But I thought it was a really fun race
yeah,
to
I
watch.
don't, why not
Yeah, it was a really good one.
at the
Yeah.
end?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just like
I'm asking the question.
there was
I mean,
no
I
there was
don't
no
know
run.
why.
If Raja
It's not
had
like he
continued
got up
pushing,
next to him and passed him.
Yeah.
Like,
Corey had a run.
Corey
at
still
the front.
beat him to the line because he had no run.
Yeah, Corey had a run at the front. They had momentum, and then Raja just bailed.
No.
I feel like Norm kind of broke it down in Discord after it happened. It looked like he got loose after he had already committed to bailing.
Hmm.
And then he kind of got,
Yeah, because like I said, he moved. He was to Corey's bumper going to the tri oval or halfway through the tri oval, and he moved up, which looked like he was going to pass him. And as he did it, obviously he, like I said, he didn't have a run, so the 15 clipped him when he was already almost out of the lane, which was the only time I saw him kind of get out of shape was because he was moving up with no momentum. He got clipped.
I
Now,
don't-
whether he got, we don't know what's happening in the truck. He could have hit a bump and it jarred him and started moving him up, and then he got tapped. I don't know, but it looked like a failed attempt to force it 3 wide with no run. Maybe if the 15 helped him, it would have gone different, but the 15 didn't go with him. But it's just, I think it would have ended better for that entire team if they just stayed in line.
yep. I think so too. I wanted to shout out and send our best wishes to old Norm Benning.
Yeah,
that was
was
scary.
fucking scary. Did you see the
engine let go and
Did you see? I was getting
fireball.
pictures from Ace. Obviously, our buddy Ace from Pennsylvania, who's worked on Norm's truck a bunch. We were texting. He was talking to team members and stuff. I got a picture of the bottom of that motor.
Yeah, that was a big old window in that thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you didn't see that? I posted it in Discord.
no, I've been
It's
I was
crazy.
busy this
That's
weekend.
a $75,000 engine.
I wanted to give a shout out to
Allegedly.
JJ Ailey finishing 13th.
Yeah, he ran good.
Ran
It
well.
sounded like he just made a move at the end.
Ooh, brother.
Yeah, there's nothing. She gone.
Yeah,
Well, at least you can see everything that you need to change.
yeah,
All of it.
all of it.
JJ, I think, finished 12th. He was
Just at 13th.
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 He was strong all day. It sounded like he just made a move at the end and no one went with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he kind of got shuffled out, which is, it happens.
It's the end of Talladega. You
But
get,
I think he did everything he needed to do. He was also a good teammate pretty much all day. All 3 of those trucks were in proximity to each other the entire race.
Yeah.
It was a good race.
So obviously Corey Heim is locked into the Final Four after his win at the Roval. Raja Karuth sits in second place, 14 points to the good. Certainly not safe, only 14 up, but followed by Tyler Ankrum, 8 points up, and Caden Honeycutt, 5 points to the good. Below the cut line heading to Martinsville, we have Ty Majeski, 5 below. Lane Riggs, 6 below. Hemrick and Grant Enfinger, more or less in a must-win scenario. Hemrick being 32 down and Grant Enfinger 40 down.
Yeah, the Hemrick deal, we can touch on that real quick. Scumbag shout out Tony Breidinger a second ago. Don't know where she was going.
Yeah.
Hemrick blew a tire in the middle of the pack and just kind of stayed in the middle, was going to let both lanes swallow him, and he was going to turn on the pit road after one went by.
Say
Tony-
what?
Tony Breidinger, who was on the bottom,
What did he say?
decided, oh, there's a slow truck in front of me. Let me go to his lane. And
Yeah.
just buried the back
Yeah,
of
she did.
poor
she
Daniel
did.
Hemrick.
Yeah.
Posting a tweet.
And
or
it was
something.
like, I don't know if she like hit the brakes and the truck swerved right, like because I don't know. I can't explain it. But it was one of those things that's like, why?
yeah, I don't
Like
get it.
you're by yourself behind the pack for whatever reason in a Tricon truck. Meanwhile, your teammates are leading.
And winning.
And
Yeah.
Finished in
you
1-2.
then hit the one truck in front of you. It's like one of those things. It's like they say, like the two first cars ever built in the United States crashed into each other. If Tony Breidinger was driving one, I believe it,
Yep.
Yeah.
because it was like there was no reason to hit him, and she just drove right to the back of him. Meanwhile, he's a playoff driver, and you just took him out of the playoffs, took yourself out of the race.
Yep.
It was crazy.
That gravy train will dry up at some point.
Apparently not if she's going to Ram. Apparently they're taking that chicken money and running with that too.
Yeah,
I mean, we
she
saw the
got-
same thing with Deegan. Like
Yeah.
eventually it's going to dry up.
Sooner or
It's
later,
certainly
yeah.
going to last longer than
Yeah.
if it was a male. Let's just be realistic here.
Yep.
But eventually, when you're not performing and not performing and not performing, some things are going
Yeah,
to
she
change.
has a lot of sponsorship money, but that's about it.
That being said,
And that's not going to last forever
I'm gonna be
No.
sad to see her
if you're
go
terrible.
because
Yeah,
those
coach is
paint
gonna pull
schemes
out,
are always
like-
sick as fuck.
She
on
literally
those.
has the best schemes in the-
is
I know.
Tricon just doesn't.
Did you
miss.
see they
Yeah.
had the whole side of that truck on Racing Warehouse? The
I
one from Loudon.
know.
Yeah.
It went
With
for
the
a lot of
Sunoco
money.
scheme?
I
Oh
bet.
my
The seat.
God.
Such a sick scheme. All right.
Jesus, Steve.
Lord almighty.
I didn't hear him. Glad I didn't hear him.
Right. We had the United Rentals 250.
Great name.
Uh,
Terrible race.
Terrible winner.
That's whole race was ruined.
Can
Yeah.
you blame them though? They named the burnout celebration after donuts. Boy was going for it.
True.
Carb loading.
Austin Hill leads nearly half the race, leading 48 of the hundo. Gives him 10 wins on the old drafty style tracks.
Really excited to see him in the championship for 08.
Yeah.
Hey, it's more important that it's an owner's championship
yes.
that he is in the final four. And it's like exactly the same thing. And this should be celebrated more according to his press conference.
Idiot.
I agree,
Who's a
but normally, like, it's very rare. Like, I agree that the owner's championship should be celebrated.
Agree.
It's also
but
very
it's
important.
normally it goes
Yeah.
hand in hand. So we've seen it a couple times the past few years, but it's normally like, yeah, Chase Elliott wins the championship, Rick Hendrick wins the owner's championship.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how it works.
Have we had a owner different than the driver? I thought we were close a couple times in the last few years, but we haven't. I don't think we've actually had one.
Was it Larson last year, or the year before, where the 5 could have won the owner's championship, but he was not eligible for the driver's championship?
I think that sounds right.
I
It was
think
the year that Kurt Busch like bailed out
I think
when
it
we
was,
had that one extra.
Oh yeah, with Reddick maybe. No, Reddick wasn't there yet.
Well, that just is what shifted the owners versus the drivers. That's why we saw Bubba in the 45.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
playoff. I feel like that was the year that there was like a possibility, but I don't think it ended up.
But there was one where it
happening.
was, Blaney, I think, wasn't eligible. I think it was last year. I think Blaney wasn't eligible for the championship, the owner's championship, but was for the driver's championship. And I think Kyle Larson was
Sorry.
was eligible.
The wife just sent me a picture of a 12-pack of Krispy Kreme donuts at home.
Go.
Wow.
She's
But you're trying to
listening.
lose weight.
Yeah, I
Is she
actually have
listening?
lost weight, but
We're not doing anything nefarious.
I literally cannot find a list of owners champions,
And therein
weird.
lies the problem.
which is
Yeah.
weird.
It was
But
Kyle
anyway,
Larson.
doesn't
for
matter.
some reason.
Austin Hill wins yet another drafty style track.
Oh, it was
and,
Kyle Larson because the 5 got the extra points from Allgaier. Remember Larson missed it because he didn't have the points from Allgaier? No. that
He
doesn't make
missed
sense.
the regular season championship. All right,
Yeah.
we're moving on. Austin Hill wins once again at the drafty style tracks and then promptly flips off the entire crowd.
There it is. Last year, Hendrick won the regular season championship, and Reddick won the drivers. Remember?
What?
Last
He's
year,
still on the-
Reddick won the
Can we move on?
drivers' owner or regular season championship, but Larson and Hendrick won the owners' regular season. That's what we were thinking of.
Okay, cool. All right, Austin Hill flips out the crowd.
I hated that.
He's just so fucking tone deaf.
It's
So lame.
one thing to flip off another driver on pit road or on the track, but there are thousands of people in the grandstands, kids included, and you're flipping off the grandstands.
So, but speaking
But
of
if
that,
somebody
did
flips you off, then he goes postal.
did you see
right, but you're
that-
supposed
so,
to. You're the
Hooks you.
driver.
So did you see the tweet though of the picture of him on his victory lap flipping the fans off?
Yes.
The person that made the tweet said he's seen him do it before, and he goes, "I finally got him this time." So this is not the first time, according to that one person. Is it real? I don't know, but I can
I
see
thought
it.
it was we flipped him off, so he flipped us off.
No, he's like,
But
if you go back and look at it, he basically, I think what he did is, I think he quote tweeted his tweet from like last year saying Austin Hill just flipped the fans
Oh,
off,
okay.
and he's like, got him this time, and it was the picture,
Oh, okay.
is if I'm remembering it correctly.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know how that would be considered okay.
But he just gets out of the car and he's doing like, it was one thing, and I'm going to piggyback off of the tweet that has been burning my phone up. Carteropoli made
Hi,
an
Don.
awesome tweet. Kind of a little, just a PSA to Austin Hill. I think he said it perfectly. People hated Kyle Busch. Yeah, he had a bad attitude, but he won a lot. People hate Denny Hamlin because he wins all the time. Yeah, he's got heel. He's got the bad attitude, but he also backs it the fuck up. Kyle Busch gets out of the car and does the bow and is like, doing the ear to the stands, and people are booing him. And then Austin Hill does it. And it's like, dude, we're not booing you because you're winning. We're booing you because you're an ass.
Yeah.
Like you're just
Yeah.
a tool.
You're a butthead.
Yeah, butthead. That's exactly what he
That-
calls it.
He's just a jerk, and he's got this mentality that he's better than everybody, and I don't understand where it comes from. I'm going to be an example. This is your example? This is the example that you set?
Yeah.
If you want to go full heel, absolutely do so. Fine, go ahead. But don't play the victim card one week and then the inspirational, I'm going to be the person that people look up to. I'm going to be, leading by example, and then go flip off 40,000 fans.
Yeah.
Like, pick a lane and stick with it. It's this flip floppy thing, and then he's a dick, and then he doesn't know why people hate him, and then I don't get it, and I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah, I'm completely on board with not liking him.
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
agree. But Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace gets out of the car, and what they're doing is egging the crowd on.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin's saying something, oh yeah, beat your favorite driver to get a response, and which is fine. But Austin Hill is literally flipping off children.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
This
a
is
difference
a family sport, especially on a Saturday. Kids get in free.
there. Yeah. This is that's a whole different animal than Kyle
And
Busch
you
getting out of the
are-
car with the crying and the
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
him
driving
and
around
Denny
literally-
do it so well, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Norm, but they do it so damn well, but they're not rude.
Well, and Norm said it
You know?
perfectly. They're doing it to get a response. Like I said, the Kyle looking at the camera with
It's
the
a-
crying
it's an
face,
act.
the Denny, I beat your or the 11 against the world. Like he knows he's going to get a response doing that.
Yeah.
Austin Hill gets out of the car, kind of does the same thing. Okay. Then gets back in the car, and as he's driving away, is sneakily flipping the grandstands
Denny
off.
and Kyle is an act. This is who Austin Hill is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's
perfect.
a-
I
As
think
soon
that's
as
perfectly
he
perfect.
way to put it.
wins, he's not saying "Good job, team. Let's go. Thank you, Richard, for the opportunity." He's going, "Take that, haters."
Yeah.
It's like there's a chip on your shoulder as you're crossing the line.
It's a
The
chip that you
haters
put
that
there.
you exactly.
It's a chip that you put there, and you still think he thinks he did nothing wrong in Indianapolis. and that's-
Hill's an ass.
He still
Yeah.
thinks he still believes in his mind that he did nothing wrong in Indianapolis, and now he's getting revenge on everybody.
I think
He-
I
you-
want to say it was Matt from Break Hard that said this. Like, he's been yesed to death his
Yeah.
whole life. No one has ever told him no.
Would you tell him no?
No, because then he's gonna punch me into next month.
yeah.
Like, time travel will be invented when he punches someone in the
Take
face.
the hit and sue the shit out of his dad. There's a fucking yes for me right there.
Yeah.
It's a good answer.
But it's
yeah, it's
the-
just insufferable.
I hate it. People online were like, "Oh, what? You just want everyone to be boring and not show personality?"
No,
You can show personality and not flip off children.
not be a dick.
Like that. That'd be like going to an autograph signing and be
Yeah,
like,
fuck
"Yep,
'em, we said it."
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
You're cool.
It's
Fuck
like,
you,
dude,
amount.
like it's one
I don't even
thing
know
to
you.
get into it with a driver. It's another thing to say something smirky on the interview, but to literally show an obscene hand gesture at the fans, I think that crosses the line.
Yeah.
That just, I don't know. It's one thing to hate him for his on track stuff, but like that is not what you want to be advertising to people,
This is the person that you want to sponsor.
right? And it's just, I think,
The Kyle Busch thing, like in the younger days, like playing the heel, like you still want to sponsor because he's got this massive army of fans, and it's like it's the act, it's the heel act. You know, it's the bad guy in WWE. It's not real per se. He's
literally
actually
saw-
a good person, but this guy's actually an ass. And now United Rentals has a picture of their car blasted all over the internet. Big United Rentals with a guy like this out the
by the way, the
window
race
to the
they
kids.
The race
sponsored.
that they sponsored.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
That's a good look for the company.
in
I'd be
WWE, great
pissed.
example. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's the heel. He's not going up to John Cena fans and telling them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just blows me away. And it's
Like if-
people are like, oh, what, you don't want people to have personality? It's like, no, I don't want drivers telling fans to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. If we've sponsored an entire car, Brad, and then Brad's flipping off the fans, I would never do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, you would never would, but if this is a much different spectrum,
I get what
but
you're saying.
Yeah.
I'd get his side of the story first, all right? Brad, what they say to you, my boy?
Yeah, you get my point. But yeah, so fuck that guy. Anyway, the good news is after this weekend that Connor Zilic and Justin Allgaier both advanced to Phoenix on points.
Ends Zilic's top 2 streak. Hell,
That's
top
where I was
5.
going to go
Yeah.
after that. Unfortunately, kind of poetically, bookends
Talladega.
at Talladega. It started after Talladega and then it ends at Talladega. So his top 5 streak finally comes to an end after setting a record that may never ever be touched in the Xfinity Series. But nonetheless, Connor Zilic and Justin Allgaier head off to Phoenix. Looking at the points heading into Martinsville, obviously the cutoff race as well for the Xfinity Series. Jesse Love is 40 points to the good. Definitely in good shape there. Just has
Yeah,
to
we know
not
that.
wreck.
That car is going to be good at Martinsville.
Yep.
SCR always is.
Typically is. And then it gets tight at the line. We got Carson Kvapil is 11 points to the good to his teammate, Sammy Smith, who is 11 points to the bad. And below that, we have Brandon Jones, 20 points below. Sam Mayer and Sheldon Creed, who caught up in an early wreck at Talladega, 22 and 41 points behind, respectively. Shelly Bangers effectively in a must-win. The
Which
20
is fine,
pointers
'cause
is
we
close
know he's
to, but-
capable of winning.
Yep.
If it was a must finish second place, just pencil him
That
into
being
Phoenix.
said, put Shelly Bangers in a must win, send him to Martinsville.
Love it.
He's really good here.
I hope so. We shall see how it shakes out.
Also, Jeb Burton. The fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think he caused both of the big wrecks.
He did, pretty much.
Who else was an absolute weapon this weekend? They called us multiple accidents that I was thinking of. Oh, Chandler Smith in truck race.
Oh, Chandler in the truck race was a
just
mess.
wrecking ball, taking out his own damn teammates too.
Mhm.
Easy, big fella.
Yeah.
Easy.
We might have to change the John Hunter Nemechek doing John Hunter Nemechek things to Chandler Smith doing Chandler Smith
Yeah.
things.
And
good
I
news,
wanted to
he
shout
did
out Alpha
resign.
Prime, Cesar Baccarella finishing the top 5.
Massive.
Big
Yeah.
day.
I forget where we were. I think we were at Daytona or something, and they showed Cesar Baccarella. And me and Dan are both like, that is not who we thought that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm expecting like Cesar Baccarella. I'm expecting like a little like Ryan Vargas or something for some reason. And then he gets that card. It's like,
That's a big band.
it's BJ McLeod as a Macho Libre or whatever the fuck. Like, this dude's going to fucking kill us.
Alpha Prime, I think they had what, 3? Oh, I heard it. I'm just letting it happen.
Like, dude,
I'm letting it marinate.
Dude could crush you with his bare hands. Taking him on my team in any fight ever.
BJ McLeod if he was Nacho Libre.
Draft him to the kickball team.
Yeah, dude. Dude, he seemed
Oh, I'd
like
take him on the kickball team all day.
all
long.
the interviews with him, dude, he seemed like such a good dude.
He is.
Also, bit of a spoiler. Supposedly they have some alliance Alpha Prime is working on for next year, and he was hinting at JRM.
Ooh,
That'd be pretty cool.
cool for somebody we know.
Like Alpha Prime.
I mean, I'm
and
hearing
they,
Alpha Prime is going elsewhere. But
They said they had an alliance, and he was talking about pushing Allgaier right before it. So
there was a rumor of a different manufacturer alliance floating around.
Alpha Prime to Dodge. You heard it here first. What?
No, Ford. There was a Ford rumor
Well,
that Ford was going after him.
Well,
because
they
Ford's
need
got
something.
nothing.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think
Yeah, but here's the
um,
question: who are they aligning with? There's no Fords left.
Ford
They're aligning with Alpha
themselves.
Prime. Fucking dream team, dude.
Hey, Ford pumps a bunch of money into somewhere.
Yeah, I did one as Alpha Prime. I think they had what 3 top 10s or 2, 2
Uh,
or 3.
Yeah,
I think it was
so.
3 cars in the top 10.
2 or 3. Garrett Smithley had a hell of a race. I
Smithley
think
was
he's also
12th.
SS
Smithley was
Greenlight.
12th.
Josh Williams 14th. So all top 15s.
Josh Williams could have won that damn race if he had enough fuel.
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds like he was kind of, they say if you like run it off for too long, it'll kind of drain the fuel
Yeah,
out of
it
the lines.
hiccuped.
And he thinks he didn't do a good job of
Did you see
priming
his
the fuel system before the start.
Did you see his interview? I think it was with the front stretch guys or somebody. It was one of those off TV interviews after
Yeah.
the race, and he basically ended it with like, "Well, you know, I'm still doing pretty good at the thing I got fired for sucking at or something like that." I was like,
right. That was awesome. Flino in the chat, he changed it to Ben Flynn, which I don't really like. Go back to Flino. But anyway, how did him and Blocken not make the kickball draft? He's right.
He's like, "You've seen SVG kick; it's a subject
I
in
have
school."
no
here."
idea what either you or Blocka look like.
I was judging off looks alone, but you
Yeah,
are
but
right.
they are-
You are 100%
They're
right.
good at kicking stuff.
Also, we missed on. Oh my god, why am I blanking on Jared
Johnny Benson,
Michaud,
baby.
because he actually like lifelong
yeah.
soccer player apparently.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
we kind of
Michaud.
whiffed on that, but
Yeah.
I still like my
Um,
team.
Cool. Any other points from Saturday? That's all I got.
Let's go to Sunday.
The yellow caution
Oh.
flag 500.
On Saturday, happy to see, as much as we don't like him, happy to see Almirola get out of that car because that was a fucking hit.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
That
and
was it.
freaking the 18, Sawalich.
Oh, so Walich ended up in
He
the
got-
hospital.
He got hurt.
That's right,
Somehow
yes.
he was out. Sounds like it's all.
Sounds like
all-
he's good,
All
but
good for
yeah.
him now. But
Further eval.
some big hits.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we talked about the Haas boys getting
Yeah.
wrapped up as like fucking lap
2.
15.
Yeah. There were some monster hits in
Ish.
that. I think it was Ryan Sieg. Took a
Speaking of
wallop.
monster hits, Mr. AJ Allmendinger on Sunday. Woof.
Still convinced that was the submarine strap pinching the old twigs and berries because that man was walking around like he got hit in the nuts with a football.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been.
That's what I think it was.
Yeah. Anyway, Yellowwood 500. Briscoe wins his 3rd of the season and locks himself into the championship 4.
He is a.
Who saw them coming?
I said it, I think at the start of the playoffs, or I was thinking it or something. I don't remember, but I said if he makes it to Phoenix, he's going to be a sneaky champ favorite.
None of us have him picked
Nope.
for our final 4.
Nope.
No, because no one saw it coming. My favorite part about that entire finish was the fact that Ty Gibbs had to push him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Ty Gibbs got like a bad push on the backstretch and kind of got loose and forced to the
Yeah.
bottom. And he was just locked behind the 19, the guy who he probably hates the most at that company right now because he's taking his glory.
Yep.
And Ty Gibbs begrudgingly had to push him to the win.
Makes me happy.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I like him for Chase. I was kind of sour on him for the first few years. Wasn't a huge fan of him, but he's kind of turned it around.
I thought he
Seems
was
like
great.
a super likable dude, and cool to see him win.
If he
Yeah.
wins the championship, maybe he'll fix his hair.
Oh,
Yeah, have him call Joey's people because
Yeah.
Joey looks good.
He's
Bro,
got to go to
it's-
Turkey and get that.
you don't even need to go to Turkey. It's like $10,000 in the U.S.
Is it?
Yeah, people go to Turkey because it's a lot less expensive.
It's half the price. It's like $5,000, but then you got to fly to Turkey.
Right.
You can get it done in L.A. or New York for like 10.
He's
years.
got that 19 team money. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think-
Johnny Morris will pay for it.
I think it's one of those things. I think he's like, he knows how far gone it is that it's almost like
It's too much
it'd
of a
be
change.
too embarrassing.
Yeah, but he's
Although
only
Jimmy
30.
Spencer has been wearing a wig
He's
for
young.
35 years.
True.
so-
That's a good point. Yeah. And who would have expected to see Ty Gibbs be a very good teammate after he wasn't? Maybe
Right,
those
that's what I'm saying.
conversations
He's-
actually went well.
He was stuck there. He didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But he got out. He congratulated him after the race. That's what I was more proud of than him pushing him. Because, like I said, I don't think he had a choice.
yeah.
He had to push. That was the only thing he could do. But getting out, congratulating him, and being civil on pit road and seeming like a team player was big of Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, definitely agree with that there. C. Bell being the only other top 10 for a playoff driver.
Well, there was a lot up there on the white flag. I mean, at one point, was it coming to the white where it was like Bubba and I think Hocevar? They're surrounded by playoff guys, and then Larson runs out of fuel.
Yeah, good
Byron
math there, pal.
Byron gets shipped. Who else was
Blaney
up
got
there?
shipped.
Blaney
Well,
I think
Blaney
they
and the
got caught.
22, they both pit on
Yeah.
the green-white checker.
Yeah.
And then just didn't try because they were pissed.
Yeah.
But that was what I was saying previously is these guys pit with 20, 18 laps to go. They could go 40 laps on gas. The teams just chose to put less gas in them on, I think it was the Cody Ware, the
Cody Ware
Buescher spin.
caution. It was the
It was
Cody
one of
Ware
those
caution.
two. I think it was the Buescher spin, actually.
Well, it was because
no,
then
Buescher
they
brought out the green-white. Okay, so
Yeah.
it was the Cody Ware caution.
Then they had to come back down
So
for
to
the
keep
green white
track
checker
position,
caution.
they put in 1 can of fuel, assuming they put in half as much as they could, because that's the exact math to get to the end of the race. Well, super speedway, a single green white checker and 3 playoff contenders seemingly run out of gas.
Yeah.
12 and the 22 had to pit.
Yep.
The 5 made it half a lap further than they did. It's just dumb. It's like you're intentionally not putting in enough gas to finish the race.
Yep.
Hoping that your guy in traffic can save gas. Joey Logano said it after the race. That entire final 18 laps, he was told to save gas. We just pit.
Yeah.
Why are you saving gas?
Yeah, this fuel saving strategy thing sucks.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
Wouldn't it have been easier to fill the car with gas and then tell him to go like hell for the
They
last
were
20 laps?
They were
Flat out.
saving fuel from the drop of the green flag. And yeah, if I'm in that situation, I'm going to give him as much gas as he needs. And then if Joey gets out front, he's going to push the pace and he's going to run everybody out of fucking gas.
Right,
Yeah.
you're going to go by
Put 'em
all
on
the people
offense.
Yep.
that are
Yeah.
going to be saving
Especially
gas
when
like
your
you
guy's
are.
below the cut by a lot.
You
Yeah,
should be
both
giving
of
him
them.
Fill them and send them.
all the offense he can.
Yeah.
Those both Penske guys should have been.
Yeah, playing
Full
defense
tanks.
and this fuel saving thing just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But shoutouts to Todd Gillen finishing P2 for
you
his
mean
career
David?
best.
Did you
Yeah,
catch that?
yeah, I caught that. I was like, how did Diffie fuck up? Diffie wasn't announcing
Yeah. He's like,
15 years
he said,
before
I
Gillen
was
retired.
in the middle of building that desk, kind of half paying attention to the race, and he said David Gilliland, and I was like, huh?
I was sitting on I had recently got back from the wedding and stuff, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I did like, the dude in the cowboy hat, those reels, and I just did the what?
What?
I will say we gave them a lot of shit a couple weeks ago for messing up stuff on the broadcast. They made a huge correction early on in the race. They were talking about
Burton had him corrected.
they were talking about the 10 car, or no, they were something, and they said I think they said change crew chief.
He did. He said he
Diffie
changed.
said he changed crew,
crew
chiefs,
chiefs.
and Jeff Burton's like, no, spotter. And Diffie's like, what did I say? Oh, crew or spotter,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So they said that, and then there was later in the race, he had passed Logano, and he said Larson, and they immediately corrected it. So it's just stuff like that. It's like, we get it, dude. You're talking a mile a minute. You make mistakes. David Gilliland could be Todd Gilliland. Totally understandable mistake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not criticizing
it
the
was just
mistake,
funny.
but it was a
Correct it.
shocker
It-
for
What
Diffie
year
to
is
say it.
it?
Yeah.
If Letarte did it, I'd be like, yeah,
Especially
I
if Burton
totally
did it.
understand. And when they screwed up, what was it, Kozlowski in the 2? And
Uh-huh.
it's like that makes sense because they were up. But
Yeah.
Lee Diffie is new to NASCAR,
Yeah.
and he pulled the
Yeah.
David Gilliland
Well, you gotta
reference.
think
I was
these
like,
guys are
"What?"
probably watching races all week in preparation.
He's
Diffie-
watching old David Gilliland races.
Diffie talks about it. He probably watches 10 years worth of races
he's-
before
yeah.
his single race.
fair.
The amount of information that guy absorbs and can spit out on stream or on during the broadcast
Yeah.
is insane. I'm sure he watches old and new races, or like, hey, watch the 2012 race. It was a really good finish. How would you call that, or something like that?
Yeah.
But it's just when they correct themselves, or one of the other broadcasters corrects them, that just shows that everyone's paying attention.
Yeah.
That's all we ask.
Yeah, exactly.
If you make a grave error and call Joey Logano Kyle Larson, and no one says anything,
It's yeah.
that tells me the other two people that are in the booth also calling the race aren't paying attention to what you're saying, which means that you're not in conversation with each other.
And you can easily confuse the casual fan.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
So they did a good job. Also, Dan pointed out on Discord, a lot of side-by-side commercials.
Love it.
They felt a little bit more frequent, but still big network is big network. Love to see the side-by-side.
I feel
Yeah.
like they only went full screen under caution.
Can't
I don't-
confirm, but I
you might be
feel
right.
that way.
I feel like I
Oh,
didn't see
we
a
also-
full screen at all. What?
We did the wrong colors. We didn't change colors. We still got the Denny colors on.
I kind of like the purple though.
I do like the purple.
The
got a
fucking
red?
Show's almost over.
I don't
We're
remember
fucking
who won.
lights.
No,
Um,
well, fight me.
I will gladly actually.
You'll be out of breath very quickly.
All I gotta do is connect with one there. Fucking soft jaw.
Carry on.
Be crying for Joffrey. Help me, hit me.
You done?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. And I've lost my train of thought, so it's even better.
It's your own fault.
I know. It's your fault.
Okay.
You
We're
had
going to
to
look
fuck
at the
with the
points
lights.
category here.
Well, there was more stuff in the race I wanted to bring up.
Well, get to it.
We talked about it earlier, the AJ wreck. That response was laughable. The AMR safety team.
Yeah.
Oh, they just sauntered over.
It was
it.
like 45 seconds.
Where did sauntered come from? Somebody said that on Discord as
I
well. I'm
said
like,
it.
who is saying sauntered?
I do
was
all the
me.
time. I sauntered over there. When
He's
you're,
been reading.
Yeah, it's the books.
He's got them damn book smarts now.
when you're this fat, you saunter a lot.
I know what I do.
I don't
AMR
walk.
safety crew waddled their way.
They pretty much. Someone, I think I've seen different numbers. It was like 30 something seconds. I've seen 45, but like AJ's laying on the ground and they get out of the
Yeah,
truck
but
and
he
they're just
got
like,
out of the car. He's fine.
still though. Like
That could
dude's
be a
laying
tragedy.
on the ground. The truck comes to a stop and it's like you could dub over like the
Yeah.
like there was no urgency. There was no like, holy shit, there's somebody laying on the ground. We should get over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know that, but that hit was massive. There was a lot of big hits in that wreck. It wasn't like the big one, but it was a good sized one. Noah took a big hit.
Yeah.
Noah and Ricky, the 7 took a wallop.
Oh, the 7 went in
I
there
mean, how
hard.
often the 7 hit so hard it ripped the entire right front off the car,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was a big hit. His looked scarier than AJ's. AJ's was like just kind of like a slow turn.
It didn't look that bad.
like
I mean,
it looked like he blew a right front tire. Like it was the most gradual, just like I'm going to the wall.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah, it didn't
must
look
have hurt.
bad. And then I saw the in car. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
The in car made me realize how much that fucking hurt. And the other one that I thought I don't want to be ever be in that situation was the in car of Busher as he's spinning, and you can see in his eyes like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fucked. This is gonna hurt.
Yep.
Like he hit a
This
fucking
is
I
ton.
will
good.
say, Noah and Ricky Stenhouse becoming best friends
Didn't have that on the bingo card.
is the weirdest thing ever. Love every second of it.
Yeah.
Like I want them to bring back 2008 team radios or whatever year that was,
Oh,
just to hear like Noah tuning the 47, like lap 13, like "Psst, fuck you, Ricky. Just, like, switch channels. Like I just like not a lot of like Joey, Ryan, Blaney would probably be like, all right, and you're gonna push me off 2 here, and we're gonna
You kidding
get
me?
this."
Blaney's would go postal on
Yeah, but like the
everybody.
team communications would be team
click, click, you
communications.
motherfucker.
But there's
He
those
was going
couple guys.
postal yesterday.
There's those couple guys in the group chat that I know would go wild
Well,
on each
Bubba
other.
and Blaney would probably be
Yeah.
like shit talking each other. Yeah.
No, I bet Bubba does not talk to Blaney at all because that man is a psychopath.
True,
when he-
true.
Although Bubba, there was one
Joey
part of
talks
the
about
race-
changing into a different driver when he puts the helmet on. Blaney just becomes an absolute psycho and just screaming bloody murder all the time.
There was one part in the race they were showing Bubba's in car during one of the
That's
yellow
good.
flags, and it was
Mm.
Bubba's just in there, just like yapping to himself, dancing, drumming on the steering wheel, waving.
He's a different man. We've
Yeah, he
talked
was
about
having
it.
a blast.
Did you
driving
see in
that car.
the truck race they went or no? It was the Xfinity race during what? Where was it? I think it was Jeb.
You'll
Burton.
get there.
Jeb Burton was asleep.
No.
I think it was the Xfinity race, and I think it was Jeb. They cut to the in car, and he's just
Oh yeah,
and they're like, "What are you doing during a red flag, Jeff?" And he goes, sometimes I catch a nap."
Quick Z. I wish I was able
the
to
red
fall
flag
asleep.
that he just caused.
Yeah.
All right,
And-
looking at the points playoff.
I was just also bringing up some stats. Did you see the one most lead changes outside? The only two
outside
with
of the
more
old tandem days.
was the tandem days. So that's the third most lead changes in all of NASCAR history. The only 2 more were the old, we're going to swap the lead. I'm about to overheat. Please let me go in front.
well, that was
tandem
also a
racing.
points thing back then too, because you got points.
True. But a lot of the times it was,
For leading
I've been
laps.
pushing you for 3 laps. My engine's at 250. Can I go, please go in front of you
Well,
for
they
a
would
little
literally
bit?
Yeah.
back then lock for the
They
entire
would lock,
lap.
yeah. So that was big. I mean, I know we don't really love when they measure if a race was good off of lead changes, but, and then what did they say, 27 different leaders?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something stupid like that, high 20s. I thought the racing, I mean, there were spots where you could definitely tell they were in fuel save mode. But the fact that a third lane was able to form and work on the green-white checker, didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming at all. I saw guys jumping up to the third lane towards the end of the race, and I was like, oh, we're watching this again. The bottom 2 lanes got all the momentum. You're going to have 5 or 6 cars jump to the top, and they're going to go to the back because they're going to try to make a third lane work. And then, yeah, I think it was the green-white checker or just before it. All of a sudden, there's a third lane, and it is coming. I was like, oh, shit, it's working.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought the racing was okay. I love Talladega. You
I
can't
think it was
ever-
solid overall. I mean, it wasn't insane, but it was a good finish and quite a bit of jockeying up front, like
Yeah.
you were referencing. And yeah, I think it was a good race. Anyway, taking a look at points, Briscoe obviously locked in with the win. Denny locked in last week with the win. There's a big spread in points.
Really
now.
big.
We're not going to see that, flip flopping 1 point back and forth. I don't think.
No.
Well, definitely not.
Well, it's literally like everybody below the cut line, I think, is pretty much must win.
Pretty
for the
much
most
in a
part.
must win, yeah.
Seabell and Larson is. Well, what could make it interesting is if we have someone from below the cut line that could win, because
Yeah.
then you're going to have the
Mhm.
Bell and Larson battle.
Mhm.
Seabell being 37 points above the cut line, Larson being 36 below the cut line. Those two are going to be battling each other all goddamn
They
day.
just don't want to
That's
be
gonna
the
be the
fourth
show.
guy. That's
Yes,
all they don't want to
exactly.
be is the fourth guy.
So they're both going to be running for points. And that's why I had such a hard time with race picks, because both of them are good here.
Yeah.
Both of them need points to not be that fourth guy in case of the extra of the new winner, per se, below
Yeah.
the cut line. So, but yeah, below the cut line, Byron 36 below, Logano 38 below, Blaney 47, and Chase Elliott 62. Effectively, like Norm said, most of them are pretty much
They're pretty much in a must
win.
win.
I
The
think
only
they're
way
all
it's
gonna
not
be
a must
must-win.
win is if Bell or Larson gets wrecked on lap 2.
That being said, Bell was not good here last year. Remember the fail melon he tried to do?
Yeah.
So Bell, I mean, there's a
He
chance.
finished second in the spring.
Yeah, but there's a chance if Bell or Larson go. I mean, we talked
If
about it
they
with this
miss it.
race. If they miss stage points in either of the or both stages, and William Byron wins both, he's now close enough.
He'll be like 16
He'd
back.
be
Yeah.
16 out. Yeah. I mean, there's a way. It's very much unlikely, but
You're gonna need to
there's a
either
way.
Dominate, finish second, or dominate, finish first.
Right.
Your only chance.
Dominate, finish second, or just win.
And that being said, I hope the 5 and the 20 are one position apart all race.
Yeah.
I hope end of the first stage, one gets 5, the other one gets 6. They tie up, and then it's a
Yeah.
showdown after that.
Yeah, my concern and kind of why I made the pick that I did for race picks is that you got Larson is basically points racing, but then you have Byron and Elliott below in pretty much must wins. So you have 3 Hendrick people fighting for their lives versus you have 2 Gibbs drivers that are already locked in. They don't give a goddamn.
They don't give a shit.
The 20 is points racing, so all of Gibbs' effort is
Resources.
going into the 20. So I'm praying for my race picks that comes to fruition. But we'll see how it shakes out for the elimination race at Martinsville this upcoming weekend. Shall we answer some questions?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Do we have any?
We actually
don't-
got some.
We got a couple. Yep. We got a couple on Instagram. We will start there and then we'll go to the other ones. But we'll start with L98 Jake. Do you think Kyle Busch has been punished at all for trying not to race dirty and be good?
No.
No, I think they just don't have the equipment. I think they are building hot garbage and he has given up on life.
Yeah, I think Kyle
and he's
Busch
relying
is
on his wife to sell friendship.
still the same Kyle
Yeah.
Busch.
Yes, 100%. He's just much more quiet because he has nothing to back it up.
No.
Sam Valley 95. Did you guys like that Talladega or was what? Oh, sorry. Did you guys like that Talladega was in the round of 8?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't like it when it first got announced. I thought it was too chaotic, but I didn't hate it.
I like
Yeah.
that it wasn't a cutoff one.
Also, I think it helped
Yeah.
yesterday that it wasn't too nuts. Like if we ended up with one of those races where there's 12 cars finishing at the end and it's just
Yeah.
absolute.
Steve saying that it not being the cutoff and
Yeah.
putting it right in the middle. I think that's
Because wasn't it?
the only place to put it where it's
Yeah.
not going to create what you're saying and everyone being psychopaths and killing each
Because
other.
didn't it used to be a cutoff? Because I still remember the Harvick with the blown motor, costing Dale Jr. from moving on. That was a cutoff.
I think
race.
it was the cutoff to
Round
get
of
into the
12.
round of 8.
Was it?
I think it was the round of
Yeah, I
12
think,
cutoff.
didn't Blaney win it last year and then win Martinsville? Wasn't that what they were
No.
saying?
No.
But I specifically remember the year that I still hate Harvick for this. He went out down a cylinder. Remember, he knew he had a hurt motor.
Yeah.
And they started the green white checker, and he just pulled out of the way and got run the fuck over and caused a caution. Dale Jr. ended up missing out on moving on the play. I think that was like the year he retired or close to it or whatever. But it was a cutoff race.
Yeah.
But I think it helped yesterday that it wasn't chaotic. Like it was chaotic, but it wasn't like, again, it wasn't one of those Talladega races where you look up with 10 to go and there's a 12-car draft because everybody else has been in a
Yeah.
30-car wreck.
Cody Ware finishes third.
Exactly. It wasn't one of those races. I think if it was one of those races, you'd have a lot of people being like, why the fuck is this
Yeah.
I also
in the,
like
in the round of 8?
Larson's point, which a couple of us have made. It isn't like super original, but it being less drivers, there's less chance for a fluke winner to affect the playoffs.
Yeah.
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 Like it's not in the round at 16 where Austin Dillon can go out there and win because he's locked in,
True.
and it now forces somebody that should have been in the round of 12 out or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's very true.
So it being later in the playoffs, it's less likely to be affected by a fluke winner.
Downriver Diecast with a couple. What's Norm's favorite Harry Potter book? I'm rereading them.
Books, I think it has to be Prisoner of Azkaban. It is probably the worst movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Book versus movie, is that much different?
Yeah, it's where the movies started to kind of trickle off and start to
Okay.
make up their own story.
Got it.
Like the first two movies were really accurate to the books.
Yep.
And then 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 or
Kind
whatever.
of went off on their own.
They kind of created their own story, and that's where they got further and further away from the book storyline,
Mhm.
which is why so many people wanted the TV show.
Yeah.
It's the movies are great, but it's not accurate to the books, so people wanted the show to be like the books.
Yeah, there's a lot of like different shit in number 4 as well.
But the Prisoner of Azkaban book is the best.
Yeah, it is.
He also asked, do you guys plan on going to Miami next year? Yes, I would like to.
I mean, I'd love to. I've driven through Miami, but I've never been there.
Drove through it?
We were going to the Keys.
Oh, would you land in like
No, it was I was
Lauderdale?
I was on vacation. I think it was the year I went on a cruise for the Millennium. So if Y2K hit, I was fucked because I was in the middle of the ocean on a cruise ship. But I was a kid. I took like most of December off of school when we drove down to Florida. Like that was when I actually stopped at Pocono.
You can do that?
My mom didn't give a fuck.
We did it.
My mom didn't give a fuck when I was a kid. We stopped at Pocono. I remember being at the tunnel at Pocono when I was like 11 years old. Little did I know what that was going to turn into. We went to Charlotte. We did like the track tour and stuff, but we had stayed in Orlando. I think we were in Disney for Christmas. And then we went down to the Keys for a little bit. So we like drove down through. I remember driving by Miami. I remember it. I was like, oh, there it is.
I would definitely like to.
If
I
me
would-
and Kyle go to Miami, there will be keys.
For what do you guys,
Yeah, like car keys,
This
right?
guy knows what I'm talking
The
about.
car keys, right?
what do you guys? What's in Miami?
The
everything.
championship next year.
Homestead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I missing?
I
here?
would be scared to go to Miami with Kyle.
You should be.
I wouldn't be.
No, like I think it'd be fun as hell, but I'd be afraid of
I
the
would just
person
be-
I'd become when I got home.
I would just be scared to go to Miami. I almost got murdered there one time. So
I'll show you around.
Don't
I got
wanna.
people.
Yeah, that scares me. That
I got lots of
I would
people
be
in Miami.
afraid.
Yeah.
I would be scared for my well-being, my good choir Christian boy self. I'd be afraid.
When we went down there by
It'd be
accident,
like
at
Rumspringa.
it was Ultra weekend. Remember when I went down to the Keys?
Oh,
The
yeah,
wife.
yeah.
We stayed the first night in Miami. I was on 5 guest lists, just deciding which one I wanted to go to. Still got it.
You give me shit for my bed? Damn, bro.
What? People put me down on the list. I don't have to pay cover. It's great.
Mr. fucking popular over here.
Used to be Mr. Worldwide. Now I'm just Mr. Please let me stay home.
I almost got beat up by Rick Ross's entourage last time I was in Miami. So,
That would have been a hell of a story. Damn.
I wouldn't have
Ooh, I
lived
like
to tell
this
it.
last one. I'm having chili tonight. What's your favorite kind, and do you put anything in it? I don't know why people say there's different kinds of chili. Like
There's
I think there's
bean
beans,
and no bean.
no bean. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so it's right and wrong.
Well, also there's, I mean, people
if
make
you
chili,
don't have beans in your chili, you're wrong.
but can't you make chili out of like, like venison chili, and you can have different
Oh,
styles
yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just like your OG ground beef with beans and
Yeah, then throw it on
and
a hot dog.
heavy on the peppers and onions in there and
beans. The
I do it.
musical
I
I
just-
more
prefer
you
my
eat, the
chili
more you chew.
thicker, if that, like more chunky than it is soupy.
Everybody likes thicker. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I like mine meaty.
I
Girthy. Wait.
don't like
Sorry.
beans, so I don't like beans in my chili.
I love beans.
I can go either way. It doesn't matter.
If anything comes with beans, I'm picking them out. I can't stand beans.
And do you put anything in it outside of like the normal contents? Hot sauce.
Shredded
prefer-
cheese,
That's on
That's
top.
normal.
Yeah.
sometimes sour
Yeah.
cream on top.
I like throwing those oyster crackers on top.
That's a good move.
Or I'm dipping that motherfucking cornbread in that thing.
Steph made
Ooh.
chili this week, and we went to the grocery store, and she couldn't find cornbread, so she got corn muffins. She
Hell
was like,
yeah.
That
"That
works.
She was like, "That
Same
was
shit.
perfect." She was like, "It was perfect."
It's the same thing, just different shape. Yeah, I don't put a lot in it. I like putting chili on stuff. I prefer chili on top of white rice.
Oh, I
Like
bet
chili and
that's good,
rice, that's my jam. That would be my death row
The
meal.
fuck is a Frito pie?
That's weird.
Oh,
I mean, sounds good.
I feel like I've heard.
So
that.
yeah. Chili is in my top Chili's on my podium of favorite food ever.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Easy.
All right.
Easy.
That it for the old
That's
Instagram?
it.
All right, we got a couple in Discord. Chester Burnett, Lucis Fast League for NASCAR 25. Already talked about it. Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we can try some.
Just Bus. We got a lot of bread questions this week. I wonder why. Go-to brand of bread.
Perez.
Hey-o.
Flying Pig.
Trader Joe's San Francisco sourdough.
I like that potato bread. I forget the name of the company though.
Hawaiian.
Like
No, that's
What is
sweet.
the yellow packaging bread?
That's what I'm.
Country
I think-
Crock?
Wonder?
No.
Oh no.
That's what I'm talking about. Martin's potato
No.
bread is what I like.
Oh,
No.
the ones that make like the hot dog buns and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones I always buy.
Yep. Martin's potato bread.
Every time we did pool parties, we always had those
Yeah.
ones.
I think
was-
it's
I was
either
hoping to have some this weekend too.
Wonder Bread or
No, Wonder Bread's white with polka dots.
Yeah, but that's one of the brands.
I know what he's talking about, the yellow bread. I can see it. I just can't think of it.
Yeah, Flying Pig is my go-to for a brand, but my go-to like type, I like a honey wheat.
Yeah, the Trader Joe's San Francisco sourdough is my favorite.
Yeah, sourdough is a
It's
close
giant,
second for
yeah.
me.
Country Kitchen
Yes.
Giant Bread.
Country Kitchen.
Let me see the picture.
You'll see it. You'll know what
so
it
it's
is.
a picture-
Yeah,
it's a-
yeah, yeah. That's
That's
giant,
solid.
That's
yeah.
what we've always
I don't
had.
discriminate, dog. I love bread.
Bread's bread, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Adverse. Let's switch this
I
because
hate
we
wheat.
could talk about bread for 5 years.
Yeah.
Most hated bread. I'll start off a party because I got one that I have a personal vendetta against. That like 7-grain
Yeah,
multi-grain when there's like legit like
Yeah.
rocks
Steph gets
inside the
Dave's,
bread.
The Dave's bread, the 12 grain.
Yeah, pass on that. You're eating gravel.
Yeah, I
And
don't like-
I hate.
I don't. It's a texture thing for me. I don't like any like wheat bread. I don't like it. It's got this weird texture that bothers me. I can't stand it.
Oh,
I like wheat bread.
Sticks like the roof of
Yeah,
your mouth.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I've never liked wheat bread. It's no, thank you.
I
And
don't like
marble rye.
chunky.
Not a big marble rye. guy
Yeah, I was
either.
gonna say I don't marble. Not a big
I'm
fan of marble.
okay with it. I don't
Yeah.
like. I'm not gonna like push it off.
Yeah.
Someone makes me a sandwich, like I'm gonna eat it. I'm fine with that. But like, it's not my go-to.
No.
But yeah, you do not put
feel like if you-
grain
if you
in
ever-
it.
No, yeah.
If you ever make a sandwich with marble rye, you're trying too hard to look like you work at Panera Bread.
Unless,
Yeah,
unless
Rocky Road, but
I feel like
bread
the only
edition.
time marble rye, and I don't even eat this shit, but I'm just going off it. Only time it's all right is a Reuben or like a pastrami.
pastrami. Yeah.
Yeah, pastrami.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel like
A
that's I feel
buttered
like
and
that's the
toasted
thing.
marble rye with the pastrami. Like,
Yeah.
give me that.
I may
with
not
a
eat the
bunch of
stuff,
pickles on the
but I
side.
feel like that's kind of the
yeah,
thing.
that you're right. That's a good.
Yeah, bread.
Damn, for the guy that has no palate, you get a good call out on
I
this,
know,
this
I
conversation.
know my shit. I just don't eat it.
He
grilled
watches people eat
cheeses
so
are
much.
50% bread.
It's true.
That's fair. You are the bread enthusiast, I suppose.
Bread and cheese, baby. Dodger stole one from Reddit. I saw this one and I like it. What would you consider the most heartbreaking loss of your favorite driver's career?
Martinsville 2020.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Harvick with a not unstoppable season and then falling apart and then just swinging for the fences, wrecking Kyle Busch just to save
Yeah.
his, or the Bristol one where he slammed the helmet on the roof
Oh,
that
the
year.
Chase Elliott
when
one.
Chase is an asshole. Fuck that guy.
You know
So,
what
yeah,
my
I'm going with
favorite
those.
Kevin Harvick loss is? The Roval.
Oh, when he wrecked himself.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
bad.
that was fun. I've had so many favorite drivers though, but the one that instantly comes to mind is the Junior 600. Mainly because
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
him. He is
Took me a second.
because he's such a historian of the sport and how much he loves the big, what he considers like the most historical races, and for him
Yeah.
not to have that one,
Yep.
because he ran out of gas coming off a 4.
Yeah, that
And
was awful.
not to mention the whole thing with that day where the 88 National Guard car wrecked or lost the race off a 4 in both the Indy 500 and the Coke 600. Like, it was just a wild day. That one, I mean, I'll always go back to the second Dale Terry Bristol altercation. That pissed me off.
yeah.
That always
Is
pissed
that the
me
rattle
off.
the cage one? Or?
The rattle the cage one, because he won the first one. Dale
Yeah.
spun him across the line, and then Terry pulled into victory lane with the nose all fucking smashed and the radiator steaming everywhere. The second one, he wrecked him off a 2.
Norm?
I don't know if I'd be mad about that.
Well, Terry was going to win the
Yeah.
race, and he didn't win, so I was mad.
It just
Yeah.
sucks because it's such a legendary moment.
That one.
That's mine.
Steve
Same.
still cries himself to sleep
That
over
was
that one.
fucking hate
That was
that
such
one.
a good finish,
Sucks,
though.
doesn't it?
It's like one of the best finishes ever, but I hate it. Not that I
Ugh.
don't like Kevin. I was happy Kevin
It was
won,
one of
but
my favorite wins.
I wanted to see Mark win that
Mark-
damn race.
Yeah, it would have been so.
You
good
got
to see
anything
him
come to
in that.
mind, Norm?
Yeah, I mean, Alex Bowman, 2022, whatever race he got the concussion in.
Yeah.
Because boy, that kid was on a heater before that.
Yeah,
Well,
it
wasn't
was.
it the broken back?
No, that
That
was
the concussion was first, I think.
no, the back came
The
first.
back came first. Concussion was late season. Concussion was like in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Was it the broken? I
The
thought
broken back
yeah,
was
because
in
he
the
was
sprint.
first in points, and then he broke his back in the sprint car.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then he
Then
remember,
it's whatever that sprint car race was.
Yep,
Yep.
that's the
Dirt
one.
Paved that track.
Scumbag, you want to reiterate your answer?
Yeah, it's it's Kevin Harvick, Mark Martin 500. That's for sure.
and it's probably sucks because that's like the highlight that gets no matter what when we get to 500 season. That highlight gets shown a
It's
billion
always
times.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
and adversely, I love that highlight.
I wonder
Yeah.
why.
It's a
oh.
great one.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
tough because it's two guys I don't have a huge problem with. I love Mark. I don't have a problem with Kevin. But it's two of like legendary paint schemes also.
Yeah.
Like I love that Pennzoil scheme and
And the
also the
Army
US
car.
Army scheme was so
I wanted
good.
Mark. I was never a Mark fan growing up because he was Jeff's, him and Dale were like Jeff's adversaries when I was a huge Gordon fan.
Right.
But at that point in Mark's career, kind of like we've talked about, where you start to like these guys as they get older and you want to see them, you want to see the old guy have that one more shot at glory. Like I always bring up Terry winning the Southern 500 in 03, like out of nowhere after
Yeah.
sucking all year.
Yeah.
And you get Mark in the twilight, like the fifth twilight of his career,
Yeah.
comes up a foot short of finally winning the Daytona 500. It was like, oh, come on.
Yeah. What else we got?
Stephen Brooks, fuck, marry, kill, Subway breads.
Don't care. I love them all.
White, Italian urban cheese, wheat.
I'm gonna marry the urban cheese just because it's bomb. I guess I will. I'm gonna fuck the white and kill the wheat.
Mary, I'm
Yeah.
following
Same.
you.
Yeah.
Following you.
There is no white bread at Subway.
Yes, there is.
It's Italian bread.
Fair.
I'm gonna fuck Italian bread, marry Italian herbs and cheese, and kill wheat.
So we're all on the same page.
Yep.
Yep.
I figured Kyle flipped the wheat.
No, he
No, I killed
he
the
killed
wheat.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the other ones better.
Just Bus, you're building a bar / man cave. What is the first piece of decoration that you add?
My sheet metal.
A
Sheet
TV.
metal.
TV.
I'm adding the sheet metal first because then when you mount the TV on the wall, it can like kind of be set out from them.
True. I don't have any sheet metal, so
Probably the sheet metal.
I'd buy sheet metal.
yeah. TV is like, well, I just did it in my basement. First thing we did, obviously, the couch was there first, but we knew where that was going.
Right.
First thing I did was get the TV up. Like literally, it was the night we moved in. I unboxed my new TV and it was just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
I was cleaning my room the other day. Found completely forgot I had it. B pillar from a Jimmy Johnson car.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't even remember I had it.
Wow, interesting.
That'd look good in the
Told you
studio.
not to disturb me while I'm cleaning my room.
Yeah, and Just Bus
It was
again.
under my vacuum.
Just Bus again. If you could bring back one sponsor, what would it be?
Ooh.
Winston.
Winston is the obvious answer.
Yeah, go with a car
Okay.
sponsorship though. I'm going with Folgers.
Good answer.
Let's bring back Hooters.
Good answer. Good answer.
answer, good
Good
answer.
answer.
Let's bring Hooters
Show
back.
me
baby.
Hooters.
I would say Tide, but it's back, so never mind.
Oh my god.
That's what I wanted to say, and then I looked at the news.
Ooh, City Chevrolet.
It was never a sponsor.
Not real.
It would. They
It was
ran in
back
the races.
like 2 years
It
ago.
wasn't a race. He's right.
Yeah, but it's run a couple times since.
You know what car
But
I
yeah,
always
bring it
loved?
back. Good answer.
Not full time.
I like B2C brands, like brands that you can physically go out and purchase their product, and I like Folgers. And I like
Hard.
coffee.
I'm just
so-
going off of paint schemes. Maybe Kodak.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah,
Love
They
those.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. They don't even exist anymore.
yeah. That's a really good answer. They always had fire ass cars.
Budweiser.
Yeah, yeah,
still
but
there,
but
but
it wouldn't be
It's not their
right.
name.
You know,
Would
you have to be
what?
on the right person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't bother me when Casey Kane had it.
Ooh, Sinclair.
Yeah,
No, Casey Kane,
Casey-
I think, fit better than Harvick.
Speaking of,
Because
agree
really,
with
Casey
that.
Kane seemed like he partied.
really, Hocevar? Buying the car tomorrow?
Oh, I know.
yeah, that's,
That's
right.
so sick.
Norm, what do you got? Anything else?
Winston.
Yeah. Oh, you said Winston. Scumbag. What do you got?
I said Sinclair.
Was Sinclair ever a
Sinclair.
sponsor?
Yeah.
Did they?
Way back.
Oh, okay.
What else?
That is it in
I mean,
the Discord.
we've said it a million times. I'll say it here because it's fitting. Bring back sponsor rivalries. Bring back
Yes.
Lowe's and Home Depot.
Beer Wars.
Coke and Pepsi.
Pepsi versus Coke.
Miller and Bud.
Yes.
Bring back McDonald's versus Wendy's. Like,
I missed those.
bring back sponsors that are gonna
Folgers
have
and Maxwell
fun.
House.
Winston versus
Yeah.
Cool Cigarettes.
Yeah, it
Winston and Camel.
was Winston Camel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh yeah,
wholeheartedly.
but the beer wars, like the Bud car, the Miller car, the Coors car, like
Yeah.
ugh.
The Silver Bullet was one of the best
Like
schemes
they,
ever.
they talked about it on DBC today. They were talking about sponsorships a little bit. I listened to it, and like Jimmy Spencer was saying, like that was one of the problems he saw these days was like the rivalries will cause issues with the sponsors.
Yes. Yeah.
But like in today's day and age, it's like, oh no, the Brestree car wrecked the buildsubmarines.com car. That's not affecting anybody.
Right.
Like no one is not going to go buy a submarine because that happened. Like it's like
I was gonna, but not
it's
now.
so corporate now
Yeah.
that like, oh no, the Ally car and the Gainbridge car crashed.
Yeah, it's not like the old days where you'd have Jimmy Johnson fans that wouldn't shop at Home Depot
Yeah.
because it was Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. Couple in the YouTube.
No, that's his job.
That's
Make
your
him read
job.
that.
Oh, job.
No,
Do
that's your
something.
job.
You had 2 weeks off. Do something.
There's nothing in the YouTube.
They've been
There's-
talking. There was like one. I
There's one.
think there was one.
Flinno, he put it back.
Okay.
He put his name back.
Snoop Doggy Dogg Viagra.
With
True
the right
story.
wet weather tire, could Cup cars race on ovals?
They do.
Just thinking Bathurst last week, F1.
Yeah, they already do.
Just need the drivers to drive to the conditions.
They do. Tracks under a mile. We have sprinkle tires. We've witnessed
Yeah.
them.
Mile and under.
What'd I say?
Under a mile.
Yeah, you're right. Mile and under. They're not full wet weather. They're more damp. Like they'll go out and blow the track off, but it'll still be wet. Like we saw it at Loudon. The track was still wet.
As Dan refers them,
Sprankle tires.
the
Sprankle
sprankle
tires.
tires.
Actually, Corey referred to them as that, and I stole
I'm
it.
giving it to you.
Yeah, Corey
He doesn't go here anymore.
Corey doesn't like NASCAR anymore. So
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't listen to it.
has it been that bad for anybody else? Like I can't even.
I haven't
I
listened
can't
to the
listen
last
to it.
I
3
listen to it, but it
episodes.
just pisses me off because he's so fucking.
Wow.
He's still so hurt, and he's just spiteful.
yeah.
Is that a good way to put it?
I hate his attitude about racing trucks. Like, dude, you get to go race cars and you're bitching and moaning. Like,
Yeah, not only that, you get to go race cars in the top 3 series. I get it's the trucks, it's the lowest series, but you're constantly in the top 5 in competitive trucks. And now it's like, oh, well, we should be winning. They won't help me win. Like, it's
did
like,
you
Yeah.
hear him with
You're
Ryan?
literally living all of our dreams.
Yeah.
Count your blessings. Shut the fuck up.
meanwhile, you're living free right now.
Yeah, go
Like, you're
win.
still cashing Cup Series
Go
money.
prove yourself.
You're
Go
cashing
say
your prime money.
go say fuck those guys. I'm going to show them what I can
Yeah.
do. Instead of sitting here feeling sorry for yourself, crying every fucking
Did you hear
episode.
him with Ryan
Shut
this
up.
week? He was asking him. They were talking about like the concert at Talladega and how it was Saturday night. He's like, "Oh no, I'm flying in Friday morning, flying out as soon as the race. So just get me the fuck out of there."
He's like
Like,
that guy who got broken up with, but he checks his ex-girlfriend's Instagram to see what she's doing
Yeah.
every single day.
Spot on.
Like it's just like you're doing it to yourself at this point. Just like enough. Just take with Mr. God opens doors and shuts them for me and all that stuff. It's like those doors are shut and open now. Just figure out
Open
what
them
you're doing.
yourself, you son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Shut up.
I
Figure out
hate
what
it
you're
because
doing.
I still love the guy. I'm still a fan of his, but it's been so hard to listen to him. Just woe is me. The trucks suck. We don't have the equipment. You're the veteran there. Help them build the fuck. Like I know you're in a bad situation because you're coming in with like 10 races to go.
Be
I
positive
get it.
about it.
I think his biggest problem is he's coming in thinking I'm the veteran. I'm gonna be able to turn the program around, but they won't do anything he's telling them to do. Like he said right off the bat, like our bodies are outdated.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna make the effort to update them because it's the end of the season, which is totally understandable.
Yeah.
If this was March, they'd make an effort to
Yeah.
do the changes you're recommending because there's plenty of time to get it. It's right now. It's just it sucks. Like you're driving for free, or
Yep.
you're not like you don't have to worry about money. You got plenty of that coming in because you're still being paid by Rick Ware. You're getting paid by Prime. Supposedly, I don't know if he got burned on the new Rick Ware deal. Because remember when the TJ Bell or whoever bought into Rick Ware, is it not TJ Bell?
Puncher,
Pusher,
Pusher,
something with a P.
Yeah.
Pusher.
That jabroni, when he bought into Rick Ware, Corey had said right away, and keep your ears open. I might be involved in a little bit of this. And then nothing has come out since.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he got burned on that. So he feels like he's just getting kind of screwed on both ends. And he's just kind of bummed. But it's like, dude, like next year you're going to be working for Prime again. You're going to make some money doing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is, I'm sure, plenty of money. Get a truck deal. Get a like don't think
Yeah.
it's below you. Apparently it's not. And the attitude sucks.
Yeah.
And
He
it
needs to
is
just-
tough.
He needs to change his attitude and look at it from a positive side and make something of it, or you're never going to drive again.
Yeah.
Which
For
I don't
sure.
even. And he acts like he doesn't care anymore. After this,
He
he's talking
cares
about-
so much, but he's going about this as wrong as he possibly can. This is coming from a Corey fan.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all Corey fans.
I want to grab him and shake him and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to root for him next year, and no matter what series is in, it's
I want him to
trucks.
just.
I want to have somebody to root for in trucks.
Yes.
I want him to say, you know, pulling the belts tight, starting this thing over. I'm going to go show them that I can actually do this and kick everybody's ass. I would rather him go scorched earth and fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. I'm going to kick all of your asses.
Yeah.
And just use it as an excuse to like work harder, be better, not
used to
play
have that
woe.
He
is
used to have
me.
that attitude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
used
don't
to
know
be
what
like
happened.
that.
So we beat this to a death. So ending the show on that note. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
2 more.
Yeah, it's depressing that there's only
2 to go.
I
two
kind of
races
realized
left.
that. Like, I think while we were watching the race, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
like, I feel like it was just Daytona. We say this every year, but it just goes by so goddamn fast.
It really does.
And now we're going to get into the shit of doldrums of nothing to watch on Sundays.
Yeah, but we got something to build.
That's true.
New studio.
Legos. Oh,
And by new, I mean just a different room in this house. All right.
and by
Before
build, he means burn the house down,
Yeah.
collect insurance, and
I
go
like
to
it.
Vegas, baby. Bet it all in black.
I like that idea. 'Cause
what?
It's not my money.
That's what you
Kyle-
meant, right?
Yeah, Kyle just spent
This is
all
my
the,
house.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, but that
He's
I was
redid
reading
the deck.
between the lines.
You have another house. I just assumed you're rich.
I was like, I do? When did I buy another house?
I just assumed. People like you have multiple properties.
He
not
does have-
anymore. No,
He does have a compound.
do not.
You could go live with Dad.
compound.
Go down to the Cape
Isn't
House.
it pronounced plantation?
Fair.
Oh, Jesus.
Just go stay at the Cape
Fair.
House.
Things are in my name. Anyway. Yeah, it actually might be. Anyway,
So there you
Um,
go. Go to your other property.
not much.
So a slightly more waterfront studio coming in soon.
That'd be cool.
No, the studio on a sailboat.
All right. Anyway, before we sign off, follow us everywhere at
LoosesFast_pod on Twitter and Instagram. Join the masses that are following us on Twitter right now because of one tweet.
That's all. It
And
takes
on
sometimes.
YouTube, the Loosest Fast podcast. We actually did it. We hit 200 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're at 201. It means absolutely nothing, but I like seeing round numbers.
Yes, and if you want to take part or participate, I should say, in our sponsorship of the 07, Mr. Bradley Perez's rocket for Martinsville, message us on Instagram
Or check out the Twitter.
Twitter
We posted
or Discord.
on Twitter. There is a tweet that was put out tonight
Yes,
with
thank
all
you.
of the info on it, Kyle's PayPal and Venmo and all the info and how you can win merch and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the details are there. Message us if you have any additional questions.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you're at the track or plan on going to the track this weekend, snap some pics for us, tag us on
Facts.
Instagram or Twitter. I mean,
This came together last minute, so
Many,
we will
many
not
years
be at the
ago-
track.
many years ago,
I
we
did
had
look at
people
flights.
doing that for us
No.
at a little track called Sonoma. We'd like to see them do it again at a little track called Martinsville.
I will say I did look at flights.
I know.
I was that,
I know.
that close.
But I'm Kyle Belcher,
I'm Dan Walker.
I'm Norman Pelletier.
Scumbag Steve.
and we'll catch you after the paperclip.
We're just here for the hot dogs.
Nice.
There's a train that runs down the backstretch.
Only when your mom's there.
Hey-o.
Got him.
You know what that is? You know what that was?